What's up, man?
Yo, what's up? Do you have an NA account?
I do. So I just tell me what account I should search and
Yeah, Tryndamere hashtag NA420. Here, I'll put it in
okay,
Discord.
420. I got it. And which game?
Let me take a look.
Okay.
Let's see. We can take a look at 373. I don't want to do Tryndamere, man. I want to do Tryndamere.
Yeah. Understandable.
I think I reviewed this game. I already know the wave I messed up on that led to
Okay.
this catastrophe.
So 373 or
This is mid. When's top versus. Wait, is it? Yeah. I'm mid versus Tristana. So it's like, giga fucking boring.
do you have any other accounts?
Yeah, I can take
Okay,
a look
okay.
at my Fox12 account. Hold on.
Yeah.
Fox12 hashtag NA1.
For the win to A1. Yeah.
Ignore that Timo game there.
All right.
All right, let's fuck it. Let's just do this 4-5-2 loss against Garen. I'm pretty sure I know where I fucked up here, but you can probably see more.
All right. Yeah. I'm going and I'm gonna share screen in a sec. Okay. All right, you can see it, right?
Yeah, I can see.
All right.
Is my voice good?
Yeah, your voice is fine.
All right.
All right, so let's see here. Okay. Yep. All right. So my thought process when it comes to like taking the small runes is that I actually only take I actually take the tenacity and slow resist more often now, and I take health in games where the enemy is either like, well, basically no CC and like no actual hard CC, or if they have CC, but I'm against like some matchups that it's like really difficult, and I know we're gonna like fight early game really hard, like Riven, for example. Like you're just gonna fight no matter what, right?
Yeah.
So in those situations, I'll take HP. But I feel like Garen is like early levels. There's like no pressure from him. You're just gonna shit on him, and they have silence, slow stun, and not
Hey,
as much
Whitefire, thanks
CC.
for your
Kayle
sub,
has a
man.
root and slow. So I would actually go the slow resistant tenacity here
It's
because I think
also
the
good
65
into
HP.
Garen's Stridebreaker.
Yeah.
I
So
think
it has
I think
value
I
here.
just a fucking
Mhm.
just like no brained my runes like last second.
Yeah. 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 That's my logic. Also, yeah, just don't just like AFK here because again, like even the smallest trades can get a lot of value, especially like because I don't know how much you watch me play, but I basically fight level 1 every single game, no matter what. So one thing that is obviously really good against Trynda is bone plating. It's really OP against him. So if you're sitting here or here, just getting the bone plating off is so good. It's so fucking good because that allows you to like instantly go in if you find an angle, and then they won't have bone plating, so they'll be like so much weaker.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing that I try to do like every game if I can. So either I sit like every game, I sit either here, or if it's kind of obvious they're not gonna be here after I check both bushes, I just go like stand here. So then unless they're like some Darius champion or something that I can't really contest level 1,
Yeah.
then I'll just try to get bump plating off for free if I can.
Yeah, I imagine that being super good in something like Renekton.
Yeah, again, just bump plating off is so good, so good. Yeah. Okay. So what I do, or what I always tell people, is that minions have like a radius around them, so you can always last it this minion. Like you want to last it, right? So you want to be in the range of it.
Yeah.
But you can be anywhere around it. Like they have a circle, so you can hit it from anywhere as long as you're in range. But like being here, I feel like you're not really putting in pressure. But if you're like standing right here, like Garen going for this, you could auto him for free right now, right? If you're standing like right here, because he has to make a decision that either he hits this or he hits you. So here, like standing closer here, you not need to like make him make that decision. But now he fucked up the last hit, but he could have gotten it, and then you wouldn't be able to punish him with an auto attack. So like every time, you should think about like what side on the minion you want to be on.
Yeah, so
Like
auto attacks are
defaulting
essentially
into the
cooldowns, and
safe
some
side.
of Garen's got like nothing. So like just
Yeah.
basically it's just punishing cooldowns.
Yeah. So this is also it's pretty good. But again, if you were sitting closer to him on the radius of the minion, you don't even necessarily like have to start off with a spin. Like you can just walk up and auto him, then he autos you back, then you keep autoing, then he keeps running away, then you E, and this trade could have been much longer and much better, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, like always keep that in mind. That you ideally start the fight off without starting with your spin, if you can. Yeah. And then there's also one thing, I do fight like level 1 pretty much every time, but I always try to make it so that if I do like this where you just like hit 2 creeps and then E through the whole wave, like this damages the wave a ton, I try to like think in my head that, okay, how much does this fuck up my wave and how much damage am I actually going to deal? So I'm not going to go for stuff that like mega pushes the wave unless I'm actually going to get good trades for it. Because again, if you do this and you don't deal like a massive amount of damage, then you're kind of just giving away you being stronger. Because again, now you're just like pushing it in and he hasn't really taken that much damage. So this has to be made with the thought process that, okay, how much damage can I actually deal? And like how am I fucking up the wave right here? And then like here you use E to push the wave faster, but like there's nothing to really do.
He just heals up that damage, right?
Yeah, exactly. So like you E here to push the wave faster, but there's no reason to when you could just hold your E and then walk up to the turret and like, auto E out. And then that breaks his passive. Then his passive is, no longer ticking. And then he's gonna get his passive back up. Then you can maybe like go and auto him one more time to break his passive again when he's lasted in these casters still. And then again, this wave will come and this wave will come, and then they will collide, and then Garen will get his passive back again. But again, then it's easier to proc it off again. But now because he did it this way, he gets to have mega uptime on his passive, and he's gonna regen like basically to full. So we had like multiple opportunities to here to like actually break his passive like twice, but now we basically just gifted him creeps.
Yeah, I did this thing where I fucking hit my lane and I pretend that so I walked down and warded for Udyr level 3 ganking the Aurelia. So don't ask me why I fucking do that sometimes.
Yeah.
When I could just play for myself.
Yeah. Tryndamere, like I genuinely like, okay, if I play in Challenger and I have like some good pros in my team, I'm like, okay, this guy's fucking good, and like I can genuinely trust him to carry with me, then I'll be like, then I might make a play that like doesn't help me as much, but like can help them. But if it's not like that, I will literally just like not care. I will not give a fuck, and neither should you, because you're like, these guys are,
Yeah, this is a master.
they're not very good. Like, yeah, they're master players, so like you are the most reliable carry here. And you should genuinely just play for yourself. Like Trynd is so greedy, and he should be greedy. Because again, if you're shitting early, your champ is garbage. Like you have to snowball. You have to be strong from early. Otherwise, you just get outscaled by everything. So, yeah. Again, like going for these deep wards, I literally never do that. Like
I'm looking back at it. I'm cringing myself. Don't worry. I'm right there with you. I don't know why I do that. Like I do that shit in fucking like pot games. Like don't ask me why. They would look their map, bro.
Yeah. Just like try to have I guess like a different sort of mentality that, okay, I care about myself, I'm the carry, and I need to make decisions that benefit me. But the earlier things, like he didn't even use his pot and it's basically full HP. So like against Garen especially, against every champion, you want to keep up your damage and like just chip him down constantly, but especially against Garen, because again he has insane regen, so we need to constantly be breaking it like all the time.
Yeah,
And now we break
I
it,
shouldn't
which is
spin in
really good,
here
and we
because then
trade.
he gets full spin up time too. Like if anything, I
That's
break
like-
the trade on spin. Like unless I'm committing to a massive trade.
This is like okay in my opinion, because again this is just chip damage, and again you are the one with still like better sustain, because again he can't stop this, right? Like you're stronger, so you can hit creeps whenever you want to get more free and to get more heal, but he can't have an uptime on this if you just keep breaking it. So again, that's the thing about against Garen is why like a lot of Tryndamere players like get really annoyed by Garen and they like don't even necessarily win lane, is because they do the same thing where they don't really like break his passive all the time, and then he ends up regening, and then it's like, wow, I can't kill him because yada yada. But again, it's hard to get a full-on kill on him because obviously his setup mega counters you. Like he's super fast. He's faster than you because his phase rush too and his Q. But it's about getting him low and then killing him when he's really low. But you can't kill him from high HP, so you need to constantly chip him down and keep his passive down the whole time. Like in right here, like you should just break it as soon as possible. Yes, good. Very good. Okay. So
I
one
think I
thing is,
misclicked
like,
auto
level-
to fucking yeah, I didn't turn on target champs only. I missed
Yeah,
an auto
so-
there.
Okay, so one
Also,
thing
I
here
spun
is...
I spun too early because I can commit on that.
Yeah. So again, you hit him here, and you should be looking at your XP the whole time. So he hits level 4, so you can just keep hitting him. You can keep autoing him and not E, and just keep autoing, keep autoing, keep autoing.
True.
And you could win it. You would win this here if you just keep autoing him. But at the same time, again, this is just a big throw because you don't do it like that. Like you could just again keep autoing him, but you need to look at the level up timers this whole time. Like you just keep autoing him here, like here, and then if he goes this way and he hits level 4, then you go back. But again, you wouldn't be taking this much damage, and
Yeah.
when you press Q, you get your heal, and then you last hit these creeps, you get full fury back. You'll also be level 4, and the wave will be right here. Because again, this wave, if you just kill boom, 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 there's gonna be 4 minions that you can freeze with this wave, right? And then it's gonna be on your side of the lane. You'll have HP advantage, and he's dead. So again, like if you think 30 seconds in advance here, like he will be in a 0 counterplay situation where he basically just dies. And yeah, we just kind of throw it this way. Yeah, we just take a bunch of damage and now we hit level 4 and we're just much lower. But you can see how he gets fucked. Like he's just in a horrible situation
He's still
now.
kind of screwed, even though I messed it up. But yeah,
Exactly.
I could have been better.
But yeah, it could have been so much better, right? Like see how good of a situation this is. It's so good, and he's so screwed. But again, this is not even gonna freeze now. Like he has a minion advantage, but we're on your side of the lane, so the next wave will collide here. So if you just start last hitting, this is still not gonna freeze here. But if we held all the minions here and the 4 minions, there would be a bigger minion advantage for him, and both you would still be level 4, and it would freeze, and you know it would be in a constantly bad situation. And what you can do in this situation as well, what you can do is he also obviously wants this creep, but this creep is not gonna die. This creep is really healthy, and everything else really healthy. So what I would do is I would walk in the bush right here, and just stand in it. And then again, if he wants to walk up for this minion, then I'm going in, right? So yeah, you can do the same thing here. That you can also just stand next to the creep. This is really good as well. It doesn't really matter as much what you do. I think going in bushes is often really good because it just breaks vision, and very often they actually don't respect how like you can spin from the bush right away and close the gap very easily because they don't expect it to like be so instant.
Yeah, and I can
is
get him
the
low
same
enough
thing
where
as-
I can set up a dive too, especially with my Talia like on top side.
Yeah. And what should we be doing now? Like he's reaching again. So again, like this is something that you need to break the whole time. Every time he's regening like this, like right now, if you just break his regen and trade a bit and slow push, break it again and again, he's gonna be really low. And again, your Talia is also top side. Maybe you can play a dive. You should be for sure winning this 2v2. And yeah. Again, you can also be thinking about like getting a level 6 dive, because if you push this and the next, you'll get level 6. So as long as you're killing the minions before him, then you'll hit level 6 sooner. So again, this is like, that's like thinking a minute in advance, but again, that's something you can think about, right?
Yeah.
But now it's a bouncing wave, and he's reaching the whole time. So he should have basically died by now. But we have a huge CS lead, so we're still winning. But again, we could have won even harder. And I think this was like your problem last time too, is like, I think early game, you like miss out on some opportunities to like totally like crush the enemy and get like super fed from lane. Like you win lane, but again, the thing about Trynd is like, ideally you stomp your lane, you like completely crush it and you get mega fed from it instead of just like getting like winning. Because again, Trynd is just, he needs to be fed if he wants to be strong. Being even or a bit ahead on Trynda is still often like just not good enough. Yeah. So right here, what should you do? Like, what do you think?
So I mean, I could walk up and proxying wave of B6 and set up something, but
yeah. And we see Udyr too, which is 1 HP. So no one's gonna be here to help him.
yeah. So I could really get some big fucking trade damage and spin behind proxy wave and just beat it.
Yeah, you can just fucking go and dive him even. Like, you can start diving because he's going to be level 5. If you just break his passive again, like, this wave crashes, you go here, you start hitting this wave, then you go under his turret, hit him once, break his passive again, then finish the wave, get level 6, and he's going to be like, what, half HP or something? And you're going to be level 6. So, in my opinion, again, if you get a bit of a good trade, like you can get him one more trade in or something, maybe bait out his W, that's potential dive. But now we recall and we get an item, but what ends up happening is we just give Garen, we kind of let Garen just get away with it.
Yeah, I tried ghosting, but I ghosted way too fucking, I ghosted way too fucking late. If I'd ghosted right from the 3rd tier turret, I actually could have free. At least whatever, but yeah, I'm pissed here.
Yeah. I personally never ghost to lane unless it's like a situation in which I can definitely get a kill without my ghost, and it's a situation in which that freezing is like actually insane. But I think here again, because
I only got 3
ghost and
minions,
flash.
yeah.
Yes, you got 3 minions, and again, you're the one that's winning the lane in a pretty clear way, and you can trade basically whenever you want. But now you use ghost to get a freeze that's not gonna hold eventually, and now you're playing against Ghost Flash, Phase Rush without your Ghost, so your kill pressure is just infinitely lower anyway. Because again, you should definitely play for a kill here. And also, what also changes this is that you have 38 CS, and you barely got your Greaves, so you should know that he's not going to finish Dubbies. So that also makes him weaker against you. So that's another thing. I personally wouldn't Ghost. I think I would have done the proxy into dive, but at this point, I would definitely not Ghost and just really play for a kill, because we also know he's level 5 still. So we know he has no Tubbies, and we know we get to lane before him, and we know he didn't hit level 6 yet. He's really close, but again, he's not 6, so he needs 1 minion. So again, what I would do is I would kill this cannon, so I don't lose the cannon. I would kill the cannon, and then I would just go and sit here. Like, I would kill the cannon right now and go sit here and just fucking go on him. Like, just go. And just not let him get 6. Don't let him get a single minion worth of XP. And just try to, like, make him use his Phase Rush, make him use W. And, you know, I would still have my Ghost up because I wouldn't have Ghosted to lane. And, yeah.
Right.
It's just,
and just abuse his, like, the little XP lead you get from... Yeah,
exactly. Like, he's literally 1 CS off, but he's not 6. Like, that's the thing, is he's not 6 and you are. So, again, that small difference is just everything. Now he's 6 from this, and there we go. So now it's just basically impossible to kill him because, again, we used our Ghost to lane, so he can kind of just run away from us. Yeah. Okay. Wave is really big at this point, so yeah, trading is still good. Nice. Level 7. Or you're level 7. Yeah. Trevor finished the play, just one more auto and it's gone. Nice. That breaks his passive too.
Yep.
For those that didn't know.
I fucking just missed R. Otherwise, he just his fucked. I pressed Q right as he was queuing, and I fucking just missed. So I thought I was having my Q come here, like right there. I pressed it, and I just pressed it like 0.1 seconds too late. Because if I got his R out without him burning my ult, then I can set the dive, even with him having the slash.
Yeah, you could.
So it was just mechanical misplay. Like if I press Q right there, he doesn't kill me with that R, and he has to commit harder into me. So
Yeah,
that's
but he still has Ghost, and we don't have Ghost. I'm not sure if you still win that, because he can still just kind of run away from us, I think, with Ghost. I'm not sure if that even still ends up working out. Because I think, again, like, the thing about Garen is, like, he's kind of like Shen, in my opinion, where he's like, his damage is really shit. It's just that if he has no cooldowns, then he's much weaker. So again, Shen's cooldowns is like his taunt or his W. Mostly his taunt, but his W too. So if he doesn't have like his E and W, then he's really weak. And with Garen, he's really weak if he doesn't have his W. So here you get his W, and then you can just peace out. Like, I wouldn't keep this going, because again, his W. Look, you're hitting into what?
the damage reduction.
Yeah,
30%.
30% damage reduction. Yeah. So you're hitting into it when we could just chill, press Q, and then walk up afterwards. But we keep it going into his W, and we're dealing legit no damage. So I think no matter what, I think that's just like not gonna work out.
It was a bit of a force, for sure.
Yeah.
Like definitely something like I have force later in the lane instead of forcing early. It's really weird.
Yeah. Again,
Ever since that AD change from like what 5-6 months ago now, where we got the range, I've just like I've not been confident in my level 1, and I've always like played for the level 2. That's my issue. I could get way more chip damage in a lot of matchups.
Yes, and again, that's like because you have that extra range, it will often result in getting a singular more auto, which will already give you more damage than you had before, just from one singular more auto. So like that makes up for the AD loss. So I think you need to definitely understand that level 1 is so much of this champion. Obviously, like if you're playing against Darius or Olaf or something, you just can't. But again, that's only a few champions in the game that you can't contest level 1, because Tryndameres level 1 is still so good, even after the AD nerf, even after the tempo nerf. Like, your level 1 is still really good. That doesn't mean that you have to just spin in the wave and just like auto them. Not necessarily. But it's just that level 1, you still want to contest stuff, you still want to deal damage, and you still want to trade. Because again, what happens level 1 like sets up for level 2, level 3. Like, I do early dives all the time, where I just genuinely dive the enemy at like level 3. Because again, level 1, I already start the trading like instantly. Okay. At this point, we can still win because he didn't buy Tabase. Like, Warden's Mail is good against Tryndamere, but Tabase is 100% still better here because he wants movement speed. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Proc Demolish and then go Proxy. After this blade. Yeah, nice. Proxy is good. Yeah, it's good base too. It's really nice. Really smart.
I wore it there because I knew Uder's pathing top. I wanted to know he's on the Krugs.
Yep. Very good warder too. I personally only buy pink. I think pinks are 100% overrated, but people that say that you should never buy pinks are also wrong. I only buy pinks if I have no wards available early game, and I feel like, okay, enemies junglers come in top, or that I'm only basically gonna die if I'm getting ganked. So then I'll buy a pink. But here we have a ward up, so I personally wouldn't buy a pink ward, because just warding here I think is pretty much good enough. Because I think pinks can so easily be like, it's minus 75 gold from you, and if the enemy just goes and gets it, it's 30 gold from them. So it's minus 105 gold swing, which is a third of a kill, and also XP. So I think pinks are a bit overrated, but again, if you really need one, then you should go for it.
I got both the sums for just my ult.
Yeah. But what does that give us now?
Yeah,
because that's the thing, is that, yeah, exactly. So
I'm basically off the map for 90 or 100 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. And again, you know, with your top side. So if you're no HP and no ult Tryndamere, then what's gonna happen? You know, like, he can just come here and just walk in, and you lose so much. You lose plates and you lose everything. So here, like, doing this is fine, but at this point, like, before you go this far in. You want to just queue and get out. Because
I
again,
don't
the
even
wave
need
is
to
here.
take this trade at all. I'm level 8, he's level 9. I got no fury.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
Yeah. You
Like,
can
I
take
could just,
this
I
trade.
could just auto spin out even.
Yeah. You can just hit him, and when he's about to queue, then you E out, and you're gonna be in your spin while you're getting hit by his Q. And you don't care, because you can just press Q and get your fury back from these minions. Like, this is just a free trade. You just deal free damage.
Yeah.
But then we just keep hitting into this W in a winning wave when we're a level down. So, like... I actually don't think he even needs the flash, honestly. I don't even think he needs the flash.
No, I don't think he... Yeah, he definitely freaked out.
Yeah, so now we're no HP, and we know Udir's here, and now we're getting mega bailed out by the Irelia. Like, if we don't get bailed out by the Irelia here, this is a disaster. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't recall either. Yeah, trying to push. And if we want to spin out there, because just don't take more damage, your E would come up anyways by the time you win the contest. So just use either to not take enough more damage. Yep, just like that. Okay.
I'm pretty much just waiting on my ult, and I'm like, my plan is just to go splash on him since he has no sums.
Yeah.
And back into it.
Really need to poke him down before that because he's super tanky, and you also want to keep pushing this so he doesn't just recall. Yeah. Did he use his W there? No, he didn't. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's still tanky. Yeah, exactly. So again, because he's so tanky at this point, we generally just need to chip down more. Like, there's multiple times in this lane already where you're going too fast. We're just going too fast. Like here, yeah. it's a good fucking trade. Because again, if we just play a bit slower, we can just get a Q off, which is like, you know,
and
just
then we have way more
Q.
sustain.
Yeah.
So like right here, he uses W. I could just walk out right now, wait for the W.
Yeah, walk out. Yeah, again, walk out and wait 2 seconds, press Q, then walk up again, hit these casters, get some fury back if he wants to contest us. Then he has no W and no E. So, you know, and we'll have our Q up, so he can't just Q ult us here, because we would have healed already at this point. And there's no way we have to ult. So then we could just go and dive him afterwards. But now, because we have the ult so early like this, there's no way. There's just no way. So, yeah, again, just need to play a bit slower. Okay, base, go back, blah, 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 blah. Nice, yep. Just proxy again.
I don't know why I didn't proxy.
Yeah.
I think I just didn't have Eyes on Udyr. I don't have ult.
Yeah. I think because you have both sums and Garen has no ult, I think you can just kind of walk out. I don't think you're in danger of dying, really, because you're going to be full HP, so...
I want to say a base here for Kraken Slayer, since I was, like, super close.
Yeah, this is a good base, because again, there's no minions.
And then the Malzahar would happen to be there, too.
Yeah, this is a good base, because you want to definitely, like, contest the Garens, because he's troll building, he just still doesn't have top base, so, like, he went Tiamat. So, this is actually still killable. And that also, like, that's also something that always pay attention to, like, what does the enemy buy? Like, that should always, like, change the way you approach something. Like, okay, can I actually kill? And if they buy stupid items like this, then you can still. Like, you're behind and he's tanky, and it's going to be a bit difficult, but you still can, because he's not as tanky as he could be. So at this point, like, adjust your decision-making based on that, potentially. Yeah. Okay. Let's see this again. What happens here exactly?
So I was saying Matalia walking up to here. I didn't see that he went on the Mels. So that's why I even engaged this. I just lost vision on him. Because I saw him walking towards the rift.
Yeah, I think here what I would do is I would take this route and just run here and kill the Mels with them. And then walk up back with their Velia. And
this
then
is just complete no map awareness here from me. I'm seeing fucking red here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think that's like for Tryndamere player or playing Tryndamere in general, like because of how champ works, you have to, or you don't have to, but it's a common mistake. And I make it too sometimes, where I am going in too fast. I'm not looking enough. I should take it a bit slower. But I've been working on that, and I definitely like I make better plays because I'm not just going in instantly unless I know it's a good fight. So
Yeah,
here I
like
think this is
if I had gone to that Malzahar, the Talia lived for sure because he just barely
yeah
died.
yeah. So I think if you kill Malz, you don't have to burn anything. You have everything up still, and you have basically full HP, and you maybe even get the kill on the Malz, which is just more gold and XP on you. You really has full HP to play with you with flash and ult up. Then you can walk up. You destroy these two 100%. They get destroyed, and even if Nautilus is there, pretty sure you still just crush them.
Yeah.
I think here the fact that you get this kill, like if Garen just like buffered his ult on you when your ult is about to end, you would just be dead right now. But he doesn't know how to do that. I think he can ghost here and still kill you, right? Yeah. Yeah, you still die. So this is definitely not worth it.
Oh,
This is
it's
very much not
a
worth
sad time that he doesn't even die. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah.
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 Oh wait, he did die. He did die. That's
Oh,
right.
he does. Okay. Well, but that's like out of our hands. That's like still our misplay. Yeah. Okay. And you go bot here, right? Yeah, that's good. Nice. All right. So one thing is that I've also taken like more into account, and I've started thinking about a lot more. Playing Trynda is, well, technically you can't really kill that Garen anymore for the rest of the game. Like, let's
Oh,
be
hell
real.
no.
As soon as he finishes his tabbies, like he has Ghost Flash, he mashes your sums in his phase rush. He's
In my
basically unkillable for
mind,
the rest of the game.
in my mind, from this point, and I think I said on stream, so stream this game is I'm like, okay, I'm not killing Garen anymore. I'm literally gonna shove waves and look to just Ghost Flash and kill either Caitlyn or Mouse, and that's my fucking role.
Yeah.
Because the rest of my team's kind of doing well.
Yeah. So right now, what you should do is you should look where Mouse goes, because again, ideally what the enemy does is that they put Caitlyn and Nautilus mid, and then Mouse goes on side, and then Garen goes to the other side. But the good thing about playing against no TP top laners is that if they go, like let's say Garen goes top here. Does he go top here? Yeah, he goes top here. So if we see Garen top, we just completely instantly send it down bot, because who else is threatening you besides Garen? Nobody. Everyone's free kill here. Like they're all just useless against you basically. You shit on the Mouse on side. Caitlyn, Nautilus, you don't care. You can
Check
just walk
my
away from
vision
them.
here real quick. Because, like, I don't push this just because I have vision on only Mouse. I think I end up just getting run out anyway. But yeah, I have no sums, no ults, no vision. I just
we saw where Udyr is, so we know he's not like super close here, right? So we know where he's not super close, and we see Mel's. And the thing is, if something's pushed in like this, and we know Garen was in base, then someone's going here. Like there's just no way that in this map state right here, that no one's going here. This is guaranteed either Caitlyn goes here, which means that Nautilus most likely goes here as well. Not necessarily, but if Caitlyn goes here, or Garen goes here, and we saw Udyr here, and we see Mel's here, then where is the threat? There is none. So again, if you push this, like we're gonna go all again, if you push this, then Caitlyn or Malz is forced to come bot, or then Garen is forced to walk all the way from top to here. But because we push this so slowly, again, that necessarily wouldn't even happen, right? Like if we know Garen is top lane, and we see Malz mid, and I think we saw Caitlyn mid too. Yeah, we see Caitlyn mid too. Then if we push this, this is just free, right? This is basically free, and we have grubs and demolish. So then Udyr would be forced to walk all the way here to defend it, but we just don't die to him because again we just destroy him. So again, just pushing this could have resulted in a huge reward, but we don't because yeah, it's just a bad read of the map. Because again, I understand, because if we go back, it's easy to be like, okay, hey, you know, no vision, right? But again, when you think about it, again, this is guaranteed someone's here. We see Mal's mid and Udyr here, so in the end, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, and this is like downtime. Every time I talk to people or coach people on Trynda, like downtime is the worst thing, where you're not killing or farming or pushing. So like ideally you always want to be doing something. Like downtime is horrible on this champion because you need to get gold. to again counter the enemy's defensive items, their mobility and everything. You need to keep getting gold and experience
here,
like the whole time.
I think my problem here with the downtime is like I didn't recognize a couple of things that you said about like me actually being safe pushing it out. So I'm like literally waiting for them to do this, but it's like, are you too fucking late?
Yeah,
it's
so
like
late.
now my team's pressured. I'm getting nothing for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm not in a position of pressure. I'm just literally
yeah, you're useless.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you were pushing this again, so
hey, Tower Record, thanks for 10 gifted subs, bro.
If you were pushing this the whole time, that means that one of them would have unlocked themselves already to come defend this. This play doesn't happen. So either this play doesn't happen, or this play still happens, and we get this for free. Because again, Garen has no TP, and we know he's topside, and he pushes this wave, and if he pushes that wave, we can basically guarantee he pushes the next wave. So Garen has been top for a long time, and now Garen finally unlocks himself for top lane, but that's like, you know, took so long from him, and he's so far anyways. So either he bases and comes here, and this is already down, or he goes and does something mid, and we just do this for free. So in any case, like this was, what, 1,000 gold or something that we just missed out on, plus obviously the map pressure from a turret, and yeah. And again, downtime, horrible.
And the worst thing would be just like me potentially them like committing like sums and a ton of time chasing me down, which would give my team pressure. That'd be like the absolute worst case situation. Me pushing up.
Literally, like again, we saw them earlier in mid lane, and Udyr and Nautilus are the only ones that can come. And again, we're just not gonna die to them. Like you can basically fight back. The Nautilus is level 7. If the Nautilus just comes to you and throws stuff at you, you just kill him. You just fucking hit him. And that means that the enemy can't make this play mid. They can't get whatever they're getting, and you're basically winning the map in any case. But now we got nothing. Okay, moving on.
Yo, can you check to see if I got seen by that thing? Because I thought it went around it, but I just want to see their vision on it.
You can
that's so bullshit, bro. What the fuck? I literally whatever. They had a pink anyways too, but yeah. But still, the fact that thing sees around, I just want to know. I was just curious.
Yeah. All right.
Those executes, I get XP, but
so again, the last we can go back a bit. In the last
don't ask me why I try to force that rotation with no fucking sums. By the way, after the play is already over, I can tell you.
So we get 124 CS at 1341.
Cold Soup, thanks for tier 1 sub for 2 months.
It takes us. Okay, let's just keep going.
I should just come back bot there, because there's no play to be had. I have nothing.
We'll just keep counting the time. What was it? 1341. Okay, we'll just keep going. We'll look back or as soon as so 1341. So it took us 4 minutes and 4 minutes and 23 seconds to get, how much CS was it? Like 15 CS or something?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
20 CS? Yeah, you can just go back to 1340.
Yeah, so
I have 144
that's like,
now.
Yeah,
I got
20 CS.
20 CS in a kill in 4 minutes.
Yeah, which is massive downtime. It's again that the downtime is the worst thing.
Like with my items, Trynd can get like 13 CS a minute, and I got like 6.
Yeah, and again we have to deal with all this shit. So again, like you already know this, you already obviously know this, that Trynd is just so bad if you're not ahead. Like you genuinely need to be ahead. Like even being even, unless it's like a really free matchup or you're playing against some really champion that can't deal with it at all, being behind is horrible, and being even is also bad. So again, the massive amount of downtime here, we're not gathering leads. We're level 12. We could be higher level. We could be more CS. We could have gotten more turrets. So all this time is spent basically doing basically nothing.
Yeah, I've just got some weird rotations just kind of fucking starting from like level 2 when I walked down and did the run. I got
Yeah.
these like random rotations like fucking built on my muscle memory for 0. So I get that
Yeah.
shit out, and I actually play the lane from level 1 instead of waiting till like level 4, and I think I'm just better off.
Yes. Just all this stuff that you do in lane, like you don't like. I think last time when we did the coaching, I feel like it was legit like lack of fighting, and you didn't fight enough. But you were fighting in this lane. It's just that you took bad fights. Like you took the fights badly, but you actually were taking the fights still. So that's good. That fighting is important, and taking the fights is really good. It's just that you need to make the fights good for yourself, and then all this stuff will snowball really hard, and then no downtime and all this shit.
Yeah, last time I
Um,
think I was like, I see a matchup like Wukong with Ignite. I'm like, okay, I would think it was the matchup last time. Like, okay, I don't win this matchup, like early
Yeah.
on. But like, basically,
I think
you told me to like basically force him into mistake by like taking the trades
yes,
anyways and seeing what.
yes,
That's
yes.
what I learned
Because
last
again,
time.
yes. Again, just because someone is like, even if they're playing something like Kayle, Kayle loses lane to basically everyone. But even if I was coaching a Kayle, I would tell them like, hey, go do some shit. Even at level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, like go do some shit. Because again, League is supposed to be played in a way that everything that you do should be to fuck over your enemy as much as possible and gain as much as possible for yourself. Even if you are in a position that, okay, I'm weaker now, that doesn't mean you don't go for anything. Ever. So every time you play this game, everything should be done to gain leads and to make the enemy lose things. Always. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ran into a random fucking K trap. I didn't see.
Yeah. So when you're playing like this right here, so let's look at this again. So one thing is that when you're team fighting on this champ, like often it is pretty good, especially with champs like this where you have 3 squishy range champs to just like go in and create that space. But when you're behind like this, especially, you want to still like kind of be on the side and kind of force the enemy to, or a bit behind to force the enemy to go in deeper. Because when you go in this deep, they're still standing pretty far. Like obviously this is kind of on them as well, but at the same time you're going very fast in, and if the enemy just spaced better here than what they did, if the Udyr doesn't do the same thing as you did, which is you just walk in and get hit, like just basically just literally running in a straight line and gets hit. If he doesn't do this, then we're the one doing it, and we kind of get fucked. Because again, if the Udyr just did the same thing, where he's not just running in, then we're getting ulted or slammed, and we're ulting, and the Udyr would probably still be alive, and then we would lose our ult. So in this case, again, to me this looks like a pretty winning fight, because Kate is dead, and we're 4 full HP people. So if you just take it slower right now, we also know Garen has no ult and is really low. If you just take it slower, take a slow fight, let your ranged champs just poke, because again, you outrange them. It's a more winning fight. So again, like reading the comps a bit here, you just need to take it slower, because again, this is just too fast. Yeah.
Okay, so
slower fight
go
would be a
back
more
like
winning
15
fight.
seconds here, and so right here, I'll walk up. Do you think I just like walk up and like spin out, try to bait them into committing towards me?
So stand here, and like let your teammates just walk up with you. Like you should ping like on my way
Oh,
if you
'cause,
want, if you can do that. Because
Yeah,
again,
and
they
then
outrange
just
them.
not take any damage. Okay.
Yes, exactly. So you just stand closer to your teammates, and if the Nolus wants to hook you, then he's going really deep into your team, and then he just dies. So if the Udyr wants to hit you, he's going really deep into the team, and he dies. So you want to like posture and bait them into doing something stupid, because again, if you're the only one that they can hit, right? So if you're the only one that they can hit, you still want to make them come deeper in.
So
But
I
if
need
you're
to be
going in
auto
fast,
attacking, walking back, and probably just like
yes,
honestly burst you
yes,
at this
yes,
point.
yes.
Yeah.
So you're just ulting really early. We're like already halfway down our ult, because again, we are the ones that have the pressure, so we can be moving forward bit by bit. But when you go in too fast, you let the enemy deal a bunch of like burst damage here. You let them like layer stuff, and then you have to ult, and then now we lost all this front line, and it's a bit more rough now. So yeah, just like play a bit slower, and try to get more benefit from the fact that okay, we can't die for 5 seconds.
Yeah, just like I'm basically a pseudo frontline there, but
Yeah.
I played like I'm a fucking Maokai or some shit with
Yes,
free armor.
exactly. So you want to get max value from your ult, because you're the space creator here. Your damage is horrible. Like you don't have the items, and it's hard to play against your CC. But you can create more space here. Just play it slower. 3 range champs, they can't ever be hit. You're the one that has a winning fight here. Just need to have a better read on the comps. All right. Okay. Okay. I think right here you can get in the warrior, right? Because it's really cheap because you have all the components. Just insta base. Yeah. Because again, this is futile. We know he's gonna come here basically because we don't see him anywhere else, and you're pushing, and Garen is most likely just gonna come from base here. Yep. So again, once you go here and you last hit this, insta recall, go Navori, and then just run to Baron. Because again, we saw everyone's stacked here.
What's my goal here?
And we.
You see?
Huh?
Press X. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You do, right? Yeah, you do. So again, if you insta recall, and then run at Baron, Garen is again. He's basically gonna come for this, right? So you're gonna come here, take a 5v4 with Navori, and it's gonna be a really good fight. If they take this fight too soon, then okay, that's on your team. But you're not even recalling, so you wouldn't have even been here no matter what. Because again, now we walk in and we know Garen's here, and now, obviously we can't do anything because he beats the shit out of us. So
yeah,
now we start running.
I think we rotate no Navori, but yeah, I should have based into walking
yes,
over.
Yes, based, and then go, because again, you're so weak right now that Navori is going to give you so much power.
And I don't have ult even, so I shouldn't insta-rotate anyways.
Yes. So again, you go with the Navori here. You come from a better angle to help with the Jhin. You don't have ult, so even if you're trying to flank without ult, when you do this as well, or Garen knows exactly what you're doing, and he follows you. So let's, again, hypothetically say that we recalled already. We already started recalling. Garen would come here, then clear this. Odds are he clears this as well. And then you're the one that's here already. They're like, oh shit, Trynd is there, and I'm still here bot side clearing creeps. But you're here, you walk in, and then you spin in this angle, and it's like, oh, guys, well, Trynd is coming. I'm coming too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus I walked
and we
also,
yes, again, that too. But he was already moving at that point. So again, now we're flanking with Ghost up into a fight that was already lost when we don't have ult, and we're just without Navori, so we're kind of just
completely wasted.
Yeah, just useless. Okay.
There's like the odd chance my team fucking smurfs it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like none of that is my impact. The only impact I did was negative because I brought the Garen with me.
Yeah. So what do you think you should do now, in your opinion?
I'd get the fuck out and go base.
Go base? Okay. So, to me, the best play is to go bot. Because this is not winnable. You have Talia, that's no mana, and a Sona, and both 2 guys are dead. You can't stop this from happening. So, what I would do is, I would just... Because Garen takes a step back, and he's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go Baron. So, this is something you can do.
Yeah, it's just free farm.
If you... Yes, you just get free farm, and you should just go bot instantly, instead of wasting time with these Raptors, and then... I don't know what we're gonna go do here.
I'm fucking sending prayers.
Yeah. Again, this is something that you could have gotten a wave and another wave, and again, if your teammates go and fuck with them here,
then maybe
doing whatever. Yeah, maybe we get this, because again, we have the grubs, we have demolish, and we do a lot of damage to turrets, but now we just walk in here and we are. Yeah, well, I don't know what we are. We're just
I literally just have for free.
Yeah. So Tryndamere is incapable of so much. Like, there's just so many situations where you're literally useless, and this is one of them. Like, you don't have damage, you're not tanky, you don't really do anything. So again, if you were some other champion, then maybe this could work, and maybe you could have helped in the fight earlier. But just because you're Tryndamere and you're weak, you need to understand your power better and be like, okay, well, what is something that I can do that is consistently good? well, it's doing this and then doing this, because this is, again, if no one's here, then any champ can do that, including you. And you do it super well because you push really fast. So again, just
doing that as well, like when they do have Baron, it delays their shove because they gotta manage their waves. Whereas,
yes,
like, since I left that, they have way better.
Yes, it's a pushing wave. Yeah, they could just run bot and then just push this, and then boom, that's the tier 2. But if this wave was pushed in, potentially a tier 2, which would be mega, it would be so nice. But now it's just we lose XP, we lose gold, we lose our ult, we die, we give them more gold and XP, we give them free stuff, and yeah, it's just not good. Okay. Okay, one thing, like here, you should really go armor pen. Armor pen, especially ever since they buffed it to 35%, armor pen is actually insane on this champ because all it deals physical damage basically. So armor pen is actually like really ridiculous amounts of damage, and especially here if they have armor, like he has armor, and he has armor, which are again very often your targets in these fights, because again there are champs that just run in, and often it's not doable to just like run at their enemy squishies, especially against their CC. So often you have to hit their front line and help with the front line. Armor pen here is like really good, because again,
I like to pretend that I'm able to just spin flash and kill the Caitlyn without just being perma CC'd, but obviously it's not realistic.
Yeah, like that can happen like once every few games, and you get a nice clip out of it, and you're like, oh shit, that was awesome. But in reality, that requires the enemy to play horribly. But hitting the front line here, and the armor pen isn't even bad against the Caitlyn, because again, ever since look at her armor, 82. So like even against Caitlyn's armor, she has no armor items, she even has 82 armor. So again, armor pen is just really good in general. So yeah. Yeah, he's basically just God at this point. He's completely unkillable. Okay, so one thing again is if you are in this position, like we could have before, we could have based for the Navori and then ran here and made it a 5v4. It's a similar situation in which, okay, going for the Caitlyn with the E flash, much more feasible when we know this guy's here and this guy's here. So at this point, I don't think you can really clear this minion wave anyways. And if we know Garen is here, and we know they're going to stack mid here, I could potentially like think that, okay, you know what, fuck this turret, and just go mid and force a fight hard with like some Sona ult or something. Because again, she doesn't even have flash. So if you just unlock yourself here and kind of let Garen have this, because again, you can't really defend this anyways. Because again, if the Garen is smart, he will see Talia mid and just kind of walk up to this turret and just hit it.
Yeah, like I think I just see
you can't defend this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you just left here and just went mid, this is, I can definitely see this happening, by the way. Like that we just go here, Talia can even ult and cut him off, and you just go in and you guys just 4v3 this. This is probably a really fucking good fight, actually. So again, it's another power check in a way that, okay, we just simply are not strong enough to deal with this Garen at all, but we are strong enough to just kill her or them with my nice teammates here. Like Gino, Sona ult into Gino ult. See like how good this is going? Look, they're getting destroyed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just AFK at bot turret.
Yeah. Right? So again, this is futile. Because again, well, yeah. So again, just need a bit of a better read and like understand that, okay, if I can't do anything, which Tryndamere is so often incapable of doing so much, just understand that you can't do anything about it, and then just give up, and that's it. Just go for some other play. Alright. Well, it's just rough at this point. And as you know, like at this point, the best possible play you can do is try to make the game 4v4. And ideally also find the Mals somewhere. So if the Mals goes top, or Mals goes bot, Mals goes anywhere, you ideally like also try to follow him. Also like buy time for Aurelia if possible, because splitting is the only way to win at this point. 5v5 is just really doomed. If the enemy plays well. So yeah, just try to clear waves as much as possible. Like here, we should instantly be running bot. Yep. This is slow, so
Yeah,
should clear the wave first
Yeah, that's what I was
instead,
thinking.
and then go for...
Bro, I remember when Krugs used to be good. This old
Yeah.
Krugs.
So just go for the wave first, and then go for Krugs if possible. All right. And we are also like, we could have cleared the wave, and then again, this is something that you could do if we see Garen bot. Like you can be here and maybe clear this wave and just clear it really quick.
And then
And then instantly run mid. Yes, exactly. Just run mid. But we are...
I think I'm
Are we finishing our item? Oh, but that's, yeah, that's like really whatever. Like here again, in my opinion, the play is to just like ping that, okay guys, force something on someone right now, because this is slowly just losing. You need to be very like proactive and very quick with stuff, because again, the longer this Garen gets to do whatever he wants, the longer, you know, all this shit gets pushed in, and it's just harder and harder and harder. Like some fight needs to happen, and he just... Does he even die here? Maybe he dies. Hey, he actually dies, let's go. But again, that
like
was just Garen
infinite
getting
more
caught.
could have been done leading up to
Yes.
that kill, because that was like a 6-minute endeavor.
Yeah.
To get that one kill when I could have forced something for the... Because I've had
Yeah.
Ghost Flash up for a couple minutes now. Like when I have Ghost Flash up, I just need to be like finding a way to force. Because my team is kind of strong.
Yeah. So just again focus on the strong point instead of like autopiloting the, hey, I'm Tryndamere out on my own side. If it's not a winning side, then we need to try to think like with an open mind that, okay, how do I make myself useful? And again, there are ways to make yourself useful here, but it's not playing against the Garen. And here, even this kill was just, well, we got lucky that the Garen played like shit. What if he just doesn't walk up and he just doesn't die? Then he doesn't even die. This was just something that, again, League is about making the game work for you, and we don't want to just get lucky that the enemy plays bad. And this was just one of those cases where we just simply get lucky that the enemy plays bad. And right here, again, this is massive. So what do you think we should do right now? Like, what's our move?
Well, I should probably continue pushing bot and force someone to rotate towards me since Garen's dead.
Yeah, that's one play. And
then,
if there's an imminent fight, the angle we take should not be
Press
on the same
press
side
I.
as our team.
Press I. Open up that menu, the objective timer. I want to see the dragon timer.
Oh, it's a bit getting blocked by the map. Yeah. So,
I think you can also move that too, if I remember. But yes, it's dragon's up and ready. What do you think about approaching the fight like this? Or should I always try to force a flank in this spot? Thoughts?
yes, you should just go for a flank. Yeah, just go for a flank.
That's what I was thinking.
Always.
I don't know why I'm pathing this way.
Yes,
I
exactly.
should path through the try.
Yes, yes. Because again, we already see Udyr, and we see Nautilus. So who's gonna be here? Like Mal's? Okay, well we just fucking go on him then. Or if it's Caitlyn here alone, we just fucking go on her then. So this can be potentially huge. Like you here, because we see him and him here, you even have this angle. And once you're getting spotted, it's right here.
Yeah.
And
should I have Oracle lens here, you think too?
The die has been cast. I always go Oracle. I always go
that's what I'm thinking. I struggle to remember to buy Oracle lens once I get online.
Yeah.
Because it's so strong.
I go Oracle like at like around level 9, I go Oracle, because at that point I am strong enough. I have like max level Q. I can keep a high HP, and at that point I feel like I am strong enough to just like run around often and just like clear wards. So around like level 9, 10, something like that, I definitely go Oracle at that point. Basically, by the time that like laning phase is no longer as much of a thing, and you like you unlock yourself from your lane and you can move around, and you know stuff is happening everywhere. So then I just go red trinket, and yeah, this flank angle is potentially devastating.
Way better. I don't know why I'm pathing this way.
Yeah, so this way you just but it ends up happening nicely, because then all just gets caught. Then you go and push mid. This is really good, because again, you don't need a Drake, so you clear this instead. Okay. Get the Drake. Then, yeah, should definitely just go Baron. Wow, they just like walking blind. But why isn't he getting comboed? What? Okay. That's a bit sus from your teammates. Yeah, this is enemy just kind of running in, and it should be pretty free. I'm not gonna lie. Like this guy should get bombed here. What the fuck? Yeah, he should get blasted. So again, right here, go from here.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just go from here, and again, if you go from this angle right here, Caitlyn will not be able to just walk in this choke, because she knows that if you walk here, that I think they're gonna see that, and you're gonna come from here, and you're still gonna have these people, your teammates, give you vision here. So even though you don't have a ward and you can't walk in here, you can just sit here, and if you don't see Kate and Mels, well, then they're not hitting your teammates, right? So it doesn't matter. So if you go from this angle right here, you're not useful. Because again, now you have to hit the extremely beefy enemies that you don't deal damage to. And if you're hitting them, then you're getting still bombarded by their damage, because they still do like AoE damage. They don't even need to kind of hit you. You still take damage from them, from Garen, from Udyr ult, and you're getting hit by the Mouse and the Caitlyn. So
hey, I actually
again,
did
here,
go armor
you're not
pen
useful.
second, by the way. Or next. I just, for some reason, built longsword and dagger instead of cloak.
Yeah. Armor pen is definitely good here, yeah. But again, here, what would happen if you were coming from this angle, then you could go on the back of them, stop them, and your teammates could just hit these guys for free. Or if you're here, you can go in with the Aurelia, and this fight gets mega disconnected, where we get access to their carries really hard. But now we're here, trying to hit the target that is the hardest / basically impossible for us to kill, and we are wasting so much of our power here.
You know, I actually remember what happened here, because, like, usually I would go for something like that, right? And always be looking to flank. But my Jin was spam tapping in all chat, or spam tapping in chat that, guys, front to back, please, or or go base, or fucking FF. I was like, okay, fine. Yeah. But yeah, I should just play my champ the way I know it.
Yes, yeah. I mean, if someone wants to be a terrorist in your team like that, then, you know, we didn't negotiate with them. Fuck them. Like we just do what we think is best. Fuck the Jin. He doesn't even have armor pen. Like, he doesn't deal any damage anyway, so I don't know why the fuck he's saying that. Like, he literally can't kill these guys. He doesn't deal any damage. I didn't realize
he didn't go fucking LDR, man. Does he not look what he's playing against? Holy shit.
No,
he's so troll.
Yeah. There's like potentially game losing to not go armor pen here. But again, we have some armor pen, but again, that's relevant. We just look for the flank. Like, this was so winnable of a game, because look, we're actually ahead in gold here. We actually have a 200 gold lead. It looks like we're losing this game hard, but in reality, not really. And even though we're not super strong here, we're not like mega weak either. So if we just played all these fights better, like, I think this was just a one game, honestly. Like, there was so much potential here to do more things. Yeah. And at this point, it's just doomed. GG's.
Yeah, I didn't even look at my Jin's build, bro. Holy shit. But,
Hey, he got it finally. This will be a slaughter.
Alright, well, let's, you want to do live? You want to call it there?
We can do live. Yeah, sure. We can do that. Usually it's not like super useful, but at the same time, it's like, we'll see, I guess. It doesn't matter. I can just do it. I don't have anything else going on. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, I think biggest thing
Mm-hmm.
is that I invent new ways of being inefficient.
Okay.
And I like convince myself that I can't do things, even though like I'm not looking at things objectively.
Yeah.
I was like, I get behind in a game, and because like, you know, I knew I was behind, I've like convinced myself that I can't do things.
Yeah. You should always look for a way to somehow do something. And I think with Tryndamere, it's like the interesting part is that unless you're unbelievably behind, you basically have the damage to kill squishy targets, because you have the luxury of not being able to die for 5 seconds, which turns out to be pretty strong.
Yeah, so, it's pretty OP.
Yeah, so if you get on a carry, if you're hitting them consistently and you can't die for 5 seconds, they're gonna die. So technically, no matter how behind you are, you can still kill certain targets, and that means that you always have a possibility to be useful. And again, Tryndamere also like can create a lot of space because again, you're the tankiest champ in the whole game for 5 seconds. So again, utilizing that like in that fight at Baron, in the Baron pit, like where I said that you should play slower, like right there, that is a huge angle to like when you're not actually that strong in that fight to still be strong if you just use those 5 seconds like really efficiently.
Yeah, I've done it sometimes where I posture aggressively and wait for them to walk up. I end up just
Yeah.
fucking just going in too much. I don't play it patient.
Yeah. All the fights that you play should be like read in a sense that okay, who's my target? How much damage am I gonna take? How fast do I need to ult if I play this way or that way? Like, however, whatever the variables are present, then you need to adjust the way you play. It can't just be like, okay, let me just fucking send it and hope for the best. It always needs to vary and like flanking too. Like sometimes flanking isn't necessarily the best because if the enemy has like insane damage, insane pick, then flanking might potentially be too slow even. So again, also that needs to be thought about. Like, do you need to hit front line? Do you want to hit back line and all this stuff? So yeah, every time you're playing, I know it's a bit harder when you're like streaming, and for me, it's also I don't know how much it is harder for you to play when you're streaming, but for me, it's like it's harder to focus.
I
And
don't play when I don't stream.
yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. Like that's the thing is that I played off stream earlier in the season for the first time in a very long time, and it was like it's like my mind just opened up and like it was like that. But again, I haven't played off stream in so long now again, so on stream it can be a bit more difficult to concentrate on these things, but still it shouldn't like that's no excuse to not think about how to win the best possible way.
Yeah, I distract myself with things like team chat recently. Okay, so I'll tell you right now that I used to have my chat like size 2 out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
But since I started streaming, now it's at like size 30 because Stream loves watching the fucking stupid ass shit they type.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I just if someone is typing some shit that is like not actually amusing me or helping me, I just like, you know what, shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna mute them instantly. And I just don't deal with that at all.
Come on,
'Cause
man.
again-
I'm red side.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see if the support player.
Oh. I'll try
Surely the
swapping
support
after.
player.
I don't want to ban until.
Nice.
I am talking to Rangerzx, rank 1 Tryndamere player, EU West, 80% win rate challenger, consistent 1k LP enjoyer. He usually gets to 1k LP and then he lets the count to K for some reason because he's a winner.
Yeah, because for me it's I don't know. I get really mad at this game all the time because
Dude,
I'm a bitch. I'm low mental. I admit it. And for me, it's like when you get Chal, that's like the objective and the goal. And besides that, I don't care about anything other than rank 1. Like either it's challenge, then it's challenger. I don't care about master, grandmaster. I only care about challenger. And the next thing would be rank 1. And I fully admit that getting rank 1 would like it. Even if you play really well, it's gonna take a lot of games because it's so much fucking LP.
It's especially with the later seasons, dude. Like rank 1 is like 2,000 LP.
Yeah, so you need to play so much, and you're gonna lose a lot of games because there are other great players, and in Challenger, like people don't understand that people will literally go to great lengths to counter the shit out of you, and it's so fucking annoying. So there's gonna be a lot of games where you're playing really well, but you just can't carry because you're getting countered so hard. And again, other great players, so again, it's not even easy to win.
Oh, bro.
So it will take a lot of games, and it's not worth the effort.
Did we just get a freebie or what? They just blind pick Kayle?
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, yeah, this might be a dodge. They might be taking the L here. Yo, but for real, lethal tempo, Doran's Blade, Ghost Flash Kayle level 1 actually fucking owns you. Thoughts?
Jump is actually not so weak against Tryndamere either, because the best way, in my opinion, to play Kayle against almost anything is to go Fleet and Ghost Flash. Well, she has Fleet, which is correct, but
Yeah,
he's
she is
not taking
TP,
Ghost.
so
Yeah.
yeah. Good
So
luck.
the best play as Kayle is literally to go Fleet, Flash Ghost, and rush Swifties. Because again, what does Trynda do ever if he doesn't have movement speed advantage? Again, like if you can't hit the enemy, you just can't hit the enemy. And if Kayle goes Fleet, Flash Ghost, and a Swifties rush, you will always be slower. Because she also has her massive movement speed boost W. So again, that's literally the best way to play Kayle. And I unironically think that this matchup isn't even that bad for Kayle if she does that. Because again, early game she's still weak, and you just push her in and she can't trade back really well. So Kayle is really weak early levels, but killing her is actually hard.
Yeah,
Of that setup.
I end up doing some like weird builds when they do that. I go like PD rush just because it's like Kraken doesn't mean anything if you can't stick. I'll do some shit like that just to like, because 10% move speed, 10% move speed. Just kind of good, but yeah, because I've played against that before, very early on the season. People were doing that like crazy back when Swifties was fucking bugged too, and it was like doubling the slow resist.
Yeah.
It's fucking OP.
I think I would go here. I would probably go Stride Navori, the Stride Navori PD build, and I would avoid getting Tiamat very early, so I don't just like push the wave into her all the time, so that she can't just get free CS. So I would like rush Greaves and then like buy Stride, but not necessarily rush Tiamat from it. But I would still definitely go Stride, because it also gives you massive movement speed.
And it's also good versus Kion.
Yeah. Yes. And yeah, I think we don't go yet, because if she's gonna sit in there, you wait until she can't recall anymore and get HP back for free. So you wait until it's like a minute or a bit over, and then if she wants to recall, she's gonna be late from lane.
I'll do it like 110.
Yeah.
Minions have spawned.
Follow my blade.
Yeah, you can go.
A space in it, I think. Later, bitch.
Easy. You can walk in here. Even Yuri's coming up. Yuri's coming up. He's coming up. Yeah, we just go. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I have cancer.
It's fine. It's fine. Alright, here there was an opportunity to actually like pull the wave and make it push towards you. We had like it's not like she can actually pressure.
As you wish.
Here we can abuse the bush thing, you know, like we can kind of sit in a bush and like make her, if she wants to walk up and eat a minion, then we have a good angle, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's worth giving that minion for that damage, like for sure, right?
Yeah, it is. Its damage is worth. We want to look for an angle where our E doesn't hit the minions, and we want. Okay, yeah, that minion wasn't worth the drop because we can't get a trade on for it. I would press Q because you get so much free for free here. Yeah, we're just gonna get full HP for free.
And you would 3-wave crash this, right?
Yeah, yeah. Wanna hit all these creeps? Okay, so E in there, like now we don't have E, right? So now we can't go for a trade. Because again, if we traded one more time, you could actually maybe dive her. Potentially, if we got one pretty good trade in here. So you wanna trade here if you can. And legit dive her. But we need that one good trade in still before the wave crashes. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, now you wanna actually V-dive her right now, if you get your E back up. When your E's close to getting back up? No.
Well, I almost fucking RNG'd it and got the
Yeah.
we got the double crit into the kill, but yeah, he flashed the spin.
Yeah. Yeah, we needed the E to come up sooner. And the start of the dive was also not very good because we took turret aggro really early and then our follow-up damage was like pretty slow. Like that was an actual angle, but we just needed to
My thinking was
bit
if I wait longer for the spin, she hits all 3. And I went it.
Yeah, but she got it anyway. She got it anyway. So yeah, it needed to be like the earlier E needs to not happen. That's why like earlier it was really crucial there. Again, the prep, the level 1, 2, 3 prep into the dive. Like that was a huge dive angle, and it would have worked if it just got one more trade in earlier. Would have been really free. And then yeah, hold this. Drag it further up.
I can.
Yeah, it was a bit too slow. Yeah, they would have followed you a bit. Now it's a bit too close to your turret. Yeah, really good. We just run our ass down. Our jungler's probably here, but I think we want to do it actually.
Yeah, I just kind of died. I was hoping to go Marauder if I had a Q, but shit.
Yeah. Never mind.
I got fucked up. That guy does some fucking damage, huh?
Okay.
I could have maybe preemptively dodged, knowing that Silas could be in that bush.
Yeah, I think so. Like if you want to take the 1v2, then I think you need to dodge the E2, and then you would for sure like the Kayle dice there. I think you just crash this insta and try to walk between turrets and not let him walk through you. You need to deny entry. Yeah, I would like spin through the turret right now and just tank it. Go insta. Yeah, and just don't let her walk in. Yeah, it's a bit too slow. Yeah. Rip.
She gets 6 off this next wave too. I don't think we do anything here. I'll try.
Kindred needs to be pinged that you're coming. Just go.
Hello?
I don't know what your teammates are doing.
Hello? Okay. I'm just like, okay. Oh, fuck me, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I was thinking that might be an angle to like force something, but
Yeah, it was. They're trolling.
get my 6 kill.
Okay, so she has no flash, and we have ghosts coming up, so you want to set it up so that... Okay, she's gonna just walk out.
Yeah, if she stayed like 2 extra seconds,
Yeah.
I would have like.
Yeah. We should have also like tried to hold the next wave. We could have tanked it a bit. Silas is probably on grubs, but I don't think we're too scared still, because Kayle does no damage and Silas is in 6. But yeah, we didn't hold the wave as well again, so it's actually gonna bounce really fast. Nice, that was good. Good job.
Alright, sick. I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know, fuck, I'm risking it. I think she
Yeah.
ulted a little bit too early.
Yeah, she did. That's coming, you need to run down.
Oh, I'm dead.
It's
I didn't
still
get
fine,
the plate.
that's your job. It's still fine. Oh, you didn't get the plate? Oh.
No,
That's
I
not
died like 1 second before.
Yeah, I would go this and then sell my refillable and go 2 more longswords. Yeah, I would sell my refillable. Yeah, because you don't need it at this point, you don't care.
Yeah.
It's Kayle, she's weak anyway. Yeah, she went 50s, okay. So now, because she has 50s and we don't have ghosts, so she has like big movement speed advantage, it's really about diving her instantly with our ult if we can, because we have a shorter cooldown, or just holding the wave on our side so that we can like just deny her CS. Because again, killing her in one go is just basically not feasible. I can still trade here for sure. She's contesting. Yeah, that's good. Yep.
I feel like just taking even a little bit.
Yeah, we shouldn't take too much damage here because again we don't know exactly where Silas is and we don't have ult. We could get though. Okay. Wanna press Q as soon as it comes up because we have so many minions. Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
again,
actually put a
we
level
can-
on W, but fuck it.
Yeah. We can go. Yeah, just go. He has flash. Don't forget.
Yeah, he has flash.
It's,
So.
it's
I actually
fine,
put
try
a next point W.
Yeah. Don't push, don't push, don't push. Just hold the wave here. And again, just let her walk up. Yeah, like this. Yeah, just go trade.
Oh, that's so broken.
It's fine, because she's getting low on mana.
An ally
Okay.
has been slain.
Now I think you want to push hard, I would say. And then, because she's going to TP back anyways.
An enemy has been slain.
They push hard. Rescue again. We fight her instantly. Nice.
An ally has been slain. An enemy
Nice,
has
and we can
been
just recall.
slain.
Yeah.
If we go team at this point, go Phage. Phage from
I think
Misty,
you
right?
go. I think you would probably go Tiamat at this point, honestly, and then you just run back to lane, and then you just trade as much as you possibly can, and try to set up a dive because I feel like at this point, because you're getting so much stronger than her, like you're getting more damage the more levels you get on your Q and everything. I think at this point, it's good to just push in and look for poke and dive. I
Slain.
think it's better. She also has no TP.
Follow my blade.
Yeah, you wanna come from the river angle. Try to like kind of get on top of her here, if you can.
No, Silas is there, but he's on ground actively. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you just do this. Oh, that's good.
Shut
I think you can
down.
just run, you're fine. He's not gonna catch up.
Yeah, I wasted a little bit of his time.
I can just clear it. Silas is rocking away. We can go here. Yeah, just go, Ghost.
As you will.
He's dead.
God, fuck the turret up.
Yeah,
Oh wait, he ulted.
Killing spree.
yeah. I think you're still out. Unless he has flash.
Oh
Can
no,
finish
he
this.
predicted it.
Rampage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
that sucks.
Yeah. We auto the turret there. I think like we would have also been able to walk out sooner and we wouldn't have even been in his range.
Yeah,
I think
sometimes
that was
like I need to probably get that mouse thing that you got because sometimes I
Yeah.
can't remember if I've clicked it or not when I'm in the
Yeah.
middle of a fight.
I don't use toggle. I use
Oh, you hold it?
just hold. Yeah, I hold it.
But
just
what
because
key
of
do you
that.
use?
Mouse button 5.
Okay.
So like one of my mouse side buttons, I just hold it because again, I can't press A anyways. When you do it, you have the right click. You can't like auto attack move when you use it. So yeah, I just hold it and I just right click.
Follow my blade.
Yeah.
That's so much better actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really unfortunate because again, if we live there, we can catch like a huge wave on top of the Kayle, and Kayle loses so much because she didn't have TP. But because we die, it's like it's so much of a less value play.
An ally has been slain.
Oh.
You want it? Oh, don't need to. You can also check grubs here, actually, or you can go for a play as well, but check the grubs first, yeah, because they're still up.
Oh,
You
what
can
the
open
fuck?
it if you want. You're chilling here.
Down.
Yeah, I was gonna rotate that play, but then the Kiana's ran
Yeah.
lane river instead of helping her jungler. Hey, we take those.
So now, yeah, we just chill until we see Kiana mid. 'Cause she could. Okay, now we just go. I think you just go push and just take a plate with the demolish. You need to kill the wave fast, so you still have minions to tank the wave with or turret with. So just thin it out. Yeah, it's a bit too slow. You can't really go because that's the bad thing here is that we don't have sums like with the Swifties and Fleet. It's like fucking unplayable.
An enemy has been slain.
You can still one-shot the wave and just force it on her turret. It bounces. Yeah.
Has been destroyed.
I don't know if I
So
can
if we land a slow, we can still trade and still just like walk out because she doesn't deal that much damage to us. So if we like insta clear the wave, she's gonna be constant. If she wants to hold, she's gonna be tanking a lot of creeps, you know. So if we insta clear this again, like yeah, we can do this, and then we clear the wave while we press Q. Yeah, if she wants to hold this, she's gonna have to tank a bunch of minions, and she can't. Yeah, this we could have done a bit earlier as well.
I can't hit much so.
Yeah. Again, it's fine, because again, we are just pushing her in and making the minions, either she tanks them and takes damage, or the minions start hitting her turret, so the turret gets lower.
I had tried. I could have
It's a-
reset there.
We could have took a lot of free damage. It's pretty bad. Kind of fucks up this next play. But she seems to be insta-pushing, so it's fine.
An enemy has been slain.
Maybe she's thinking I backed.
Yeah, she's probably thinking that, yeah.
Into battle.
Okay, insta-clear this one and the next one.
Your
Yeah.
team has destroyed a turret.
And then we just take turret. Oh, wait, TP's already up? Oh, it is. It's just coming up. Yes, it just came up. Fuck. Okay. I wasn't looking at the time, my bad.
That's fine. Dude, I haven't tracked TP timers since season 6 or whenever it was. They
I don't think we can recall.
You don't have to recall?
I don't think we can, honestly. Like, I think we should have contested this wave again, because I don't think she was strong enough to contest with us. Like, we should have cleared this wave. If she was smart, she would just hard push this, but she's not even smart enough to do that.
An enemy has been slain.
Like, now the resetting was good, but I thought she was gonna hard push this one, but she just didn't. Again, this just doesn't make sense what she's doing. Yeah, this is not winning. This is hard losing. Okay. Well, now we just recall, because again, now she doesn't have minions to play with. So this is the point, was to like make it so that she doesn't have minions to play with, so she doesn't take our turret. So like that was the whole point here.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, now I just run back and what you can do as well is no, actually, yeah, you can go top and like ping that we should like come and fuck with her. I think you could have also taken the red there.
Do you know
Good
when
idea,
red buff gets shared?
When they don't have the jungle item anymore, right?
Yeah, he still has jungle item. Bro, I honestly don't know that.
I don't even know. I honestly don't know.
Like, I didn't know that was gonna be shared. Otherwise, I
Maybe
would
it's like
have gone for
15
it.
minutes. 15 minutes? Isn't 15 minutes? Yeah. No, it's not 20 minutes. 20 minutes is when everyone gets it. Oh, nice.
Getting all. Go.
Yeah.
You pulled a me.
Let's go.
Wait, this fucking bitch took my plate or
Yeah.
my turtle.
I need to just hit the tier 2 here and just make someone come because we see their bot lane.
Oh my. Come on.
Yeah, just hit this. No, that's good. It's really low now. I think because you're all top side, you can actually make a play here still, like with the top side. Just make it
They all
make it
circle.
pushed in. I think you can push the next wave still. Yeah, I would at least like. There was a.
I'm gonna back. I think
Like
I think it was a play. If I was there instantly, then I
Yes,
could've.
yeah, it's just too slow. Again, it's like this wave, like she can potentially use this for something. Because if we clear it, then we could have went, you know, potentially bot side here as well. We could have went bot side, but now because we didn't clear it, she has this wave that she can use, and she can just take your turret with it. So now we have to go top lane. But if there was something happening bot side, you know, we could have maybe put way top and we go bot ourselves.
So I saw my wave was pushed mid. Oh, what the hell?
An ally has been
Just
slain.
ghost. You get ghost no matter what. Make sure the ult.
Thank you very much. Oh,
We don't have flash there. We would catch up.
This'll be a slaughter.
yeah, I just like panic flash. Wait, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Baby girl ain't doing too well, I think.
Okay, now the turret is low from the earlier push, so it's free.
Follow my blade.
Okay.
Everyone's on the map.
Has destroyed a turret.
I don't. Yeah, I think you go tier 3, honestly. Yeah, you can hit it.
I'm just gonna hit it like
Damage.
3 times.
You can keep hitting it until someone comes, because again, yeah, I think
I think
angles-
they're rotating now.
yeah, if they come though, that's free push elsewhere, and I don't think you're gonna die. Like again, in that position, the way they would come top, I don't think you die. Again, it's like hard to explain how I read the map, but the angles they would come from would be safe for you. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Again, you're not going sweeper.
Oh, dude, I perma
And-
forget.
And now you should be bot, because there's a tier 2 bot, and someone else should go top. And you should walk through mid, because there's a fight mid. So you can ping that, you know, Kayle is locked top, and you're coming mid, even though you don't have ult. If it's a 5v4, then you can win it.
Isn't taking this gate faster in mid too?
The gate? Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh,
For
I
sure
missed
it is.
W slow. My
Kendra's
Kendra's coming
coming.
up
Yeah. She has nothing.
though. Oh wait, she has ult before me.
Oh, she has haste. Yeah, she has haste. Damn. Also didn't expect that, because she has haste and she has level 2 ult. And she probably has transcendence too. Actually didn't expect that either.
Oh, that's yeah. I could have ran to my Kindred. I didn't think she had ult.
Yeah. Buy a red sweeper or red trinket.
Thank you.
And you also definitely want to be bot lane. Because again, this was a play as well that if you go bot lane and Kayle is top lane, your teammates can just go stop her because there was no good pressure in mid lane. And if you go bot lane, then you can just push bot for free because, you know, who's gonna stop you? Like the Kayle is actually way stronger than like the Kiana is. So I think even against the Kiana, you can just kind of push her in, and she's locked in bot lane and she has no TP. And this was also kind of a chain reaction from us not pushing some earlier waves and stuff.
An enemy has been slain.
Just push this mid wave.
This'll be a slaughter.
Yeah, I'm gonna
gonna
push
contest-
next if I can.
Yes, next as well. And then you just, if they don't move from bot, you can go on her, go on her, go on her. She's low, she's low. It's better stuff, but it's fine. Kate is coming. Run up. Kate is coming from both sides.
Spree.
That's still good though. Okay, she stayed bot.
As you wish.
I think you still recall. I don't think you're needed for this. You have to defend bot lane. Yeah, you're not useful here. Yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We can't fight this. We get short. We're probably dough. Yeah.
That's
You
actually
can.
good.
You just. Yeah, just slow her there.
Okay, she trolled it. Let's go.
Yeah, just keep pushing. Keep pushing.
You have slain an enemy.
Baited and outsmarted.
Holy. Again, you're not scared of like basically anything. You just go and sit in the lane brushes until you see more people until you see Silas. Just sit here, because again, Silas can still kill you. So you just wait. Okay, see
Also,
Silas.
I
now
might
you
get
go.
a
Now you
jail
go,
free
go.
card here.
Yeah, you just go. But again, you ideally don't use it as a get a jail free card. You want to use it to hit the tower. Silas is coming now, but you're fine. You should still just smash it into the turret right now, if you do it really fast. Again, you have 10 seconds to your ult. Just play slow and don't fight too fast. Okay, nice. Yeah, exactly. There we go. 3 targets. Okay. Zaya is mid. I think you can just keep pushing. Aurelion still can stop. She has no ult. Remember? You can go. Flash and snide. I think this is a potential end angle. Kiana is locked mid. Yeah, you can end. It's over.
Sick. Interesting underdog. Oh, I guess she took down tower.
Yeah, she did take so much damage. Alright. I think we gotta watch this game again because there was a lot of like the thing about live coaching is that it's really hard to tell everything like on the right at the moment. Okay, I'll go into which account was this? Tryndamere?
It was Tryndamere and A420.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna share my screen. Boom. And I will be right back in like 30 seconds. We're back.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, you guys that are in Ranger's chat, you should 100% Twitch Prime right now. It would totally make him go crazy when he comes back. Totally Twitch Prime and sub and follow and give him money. Yeah. Because he's doing this for me for free, so you should pay him for me. No. This isn't a debate. This is an order. It's time.
All right. So you can see, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
This'll be a slaughter.
yo, Moscow, thanks for 5 gifted, and thank you everyone else who subbed. I haven't been thanking subs because I've been doing this, but thank you everyone who's been subbing. And Moscow, thank you so much, bro, for the 5 gifted. Thank you. My man. All right. Yep. Okay, so there's the level 1 thing, and we don't want to go in before. Yeah. Okay, so here you can actually turn a bit sooner, I would say. So what I would do ideally here is I would actually make her like E me and then turn back and then have her turn back again and then E. But here when we
so
go
she
like
has
this,
no fleet proc, right?
yeah, now she has it. But this is still good. If we get this one auto off, that would also be excellent. So
Yeah,
this is still good.
I can't I try to go into my next movement.
Yeah. This was still good. This is still favors us for sure. But it could have been a bit better. Okay, so again, when our E is coming up again, so here's one thing is we do this, and our E is coming up. We don't have to sit here. We can just sit here and take this because our E is coming up. So we take this angle, like this minions clash right here. We're here with E up. So where does the Kayle go? Like she can't walk up, right? Because we're standing here and we just have our E up. Then we're gonna take this angle and she has to walk like all the way down here. And then again, we can take this angle and go into this bush. And then she's gonna be sitting here because she can't walk up.
So basically
and
posture below her so that if she walks up
yes.
to hit the wave, she gets fucked. Got it.
Yes, and you also wouldn't creep aggro. Because if you walk in this line before your creeps arrive, then they would start hitting you, and that's bad. You don't want that. You want
But
the
if you're
minions to
below
just start
them,
hitting each other.
they're
Yes, yes.
yeah.
Yeah. You go from here, and then again, you take this angle, and she can't contest, because again, the only thing she can do is auto you once with her E. Right? And she procs fleet then, so she gets rid of her fleet. That's the only thing she can do to you. She has literally no pressure. So again, you could walk here. She's here right now. You take this. She's going to auto you with E once or some shit. Then you go into this bush, and then again, you just basically stop her from getting XP.
Yeah.
So you can. This is an angle where you can make her get at least one less creep worth of XP. So if you can get like, there's some value difference here with like, okay, how much are you willing to drop in terms of like last hitting minions? So you lose out on gold to make the enemy not get XP at all. So if you make her drop all 3 melees, and you don't get any gold from the first 3 melees, but at least get XP, that is still incredibly worth. Because again, she loses out on, if she can lose on so much XP here from these. And you obviously lose a bit of gold, but that's still very, very worth. But here, at least doing this makes her miss at least 1 minion worth of XP. And that's still like amazing. Because again, you remember what happened here, where she hit level 3? That 1 minion would have made her not hit level 3, and that would have been a kill. So again, obviously we failed a bit even to prep the dive here. But we're going to look at that as well. But again, just this thing as well, it's just another like power difference that she literally can't really do anything. So we can take this and do that. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's still good. That's fine. Dropping that minion for that is fine. Because again, she's so weak. And we are going for the level 3 dive, level 2, level 3 dive, however it pans out. And that's the prep here. Doing this much damage, E auto for losing 1 minion, 100% worth it. Okay. Can't really stop her from doing that. That's fine. But we know she has no fleet now and no E. Yeah. Okay. No, it's just at this point there is another play that I wanted you to do, which is like just trade 1 more time. So here, I'm again willing to drop like a minion to get 1 E auto, right? I'm willing to drop it. Like here, again, I would just walk up here
And deny
and
that
make her
minion
lose
of XP.
yes, make her miss this minion worth of XP. And she's walking up right now, you can see. So here, if you walked up a bit sooner, maybe like either
Then
she loses
she might
the
have
XP.
walked up, tried to get the XP, and then gone to make you
yes,
Got it.
yes,
I see
exactly.
I see it.
In the it's a lose-lose for her, right? Like it's no matter what, she's in a bad spot. So it's a win-win for you, lose-lose for her. So again, that's what it's about. So if you get this 1 more trade-off here, again, huge, and but she would also have less XP, and so it would be a huge stacking wave. That and she's lower, she has less XP, and right here again, when we use this E, right here.
When you drop
Again, you need to think
so
a bit more in
100% of the time
advance.
you drop that melee minion back there.
Yeah, so you have to think a bit about like a bit in advance. So here, because we use this E to get these minions, now we don't have E up. And right here, you know, she wants to walk up to get these minions, but our E is still on a 9-second cooldown. So we need to either be better at just getting these creeps right here and like go hit this creep already before and get it, and then walk up, bum, bum, bum. And then the creeps would come here, and then we would still have our E up. So if she walks up at all, it's another trade.
My thought
because
there
we do-
was I didn't want to pre-hit that melee before because I didn't want the wave to accidentally shove too hard where I can't get something. But it ended up being that way anyways because I wasted the spin.
Yes.
I should have given
Yes.
the minion.
Yes, so because the wave crashes here and not like here, this is still tradable. And she obviously doesn't want to give up everything. She will guaranteed walk up here and E these melees, right? And here,
Yeah, I need to
have
be
E up.
I need like I'm hitting the minion from the side. I need to be hitting from in front of it, like closer to her.
Yes, you should do that, but we don't have our E up because we did earlier. So again, the wave will crash here basically no matter what. So because we eat earlier, because we didn't think in advance, we used E to get minions, and again, you know, that feels like a non-issue. But in the end, looking back, again, just because our E is still on a few second cooldown, we miss out on a big trade that would set us up for the dive easily. Because we E her, get an E auto at least, maybe another auto, and because we have Fury, we might even get a crit. So she's gonna be low no matter what. And then because she's low, she's gonna use W. She's not gonna have W up. Then we would insta crash this wave, insta crash it, and then start off our dive as soon as we can. As soon as we can, so she doesn't have a level 3, and our E would come up by then, and then we just dive her, and she's 100% dead. With this huge crashing wave. So, because again, we can look at the dive again, and look how close it is, even though it goes badly. So here again, what we should do is we can even potentially start this off instantly, honestly, at this point. Because again, we are full HP and she's level 2. But because we auto E out, and we start off the dive like this, so we auto, then auto again, our E is still not up. And we flash, and we pray for a crit, and then we could like E on her and auto her one more time and trade 1 for 1. That would also be worth it. Because she's losing so much here. But because we don't E on her, we E out. She actually lives. And this is horrible because we used both sums and we didn't even get a kill. And we can't kill her now, and she's under the turret. And she's, you know, Kayle and we're Trynda. Huge power difference early. And we were basically just trading minions, which is really bad.
Yeah.
So again, the prep could have been better, and then the dive itself can be a lot better. Because again, here, this is unlikely that you crit. Because you crit, and then you do at 1 normal auto, and then you crit again. This is you getting lucky. Even. So yeah, this was never going to work. Okay. And then we have to recall, and again, we have to run back to lane. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And here, again, we should just walk in and just drag the minions and just drag them further down, but still stay in this minions XP range. So we could like drag them here, and these minions, see how they're aggroing you for such a long time?
Yeah, I could
Like,
drag a little bit sooner.
Yes, we could drag him. We could drag him a bit further, but this is like too close to our turret. So if we drag here, it's way better. It's in a better spot. Because now it's gonna look how they're like too close to the turret. Like they're gonna start taking turret shots soon again. So again, here is much better. Because this it's here. It's basically the same as it being here when it comes to like how much space you have running her down. It's basically the same thing, but you make sure that the turret doesn't hit the creeps, which is again really what you want. And here I was like, okay,
I should have stayed outside of Silas's E range. Like I should have stopped right here.
Yes, just stop and turn right now.
Yeah.
And again, still a good situation.
Because I had to deny that cannon, and then
yes, still very good. So, still definitely.
And if I since I know the Silas is there, like, yeah, I think I walked up and warded, but as I warded, he's already there. Yes. I should expect him to be there. I should walk up.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate because again, if she's like a bit further away, Kayle would still do the same play, right? But he could have been a bit further away. It was just like very good timing for the enemy. And it's a bit unlucky, but again, we could have played this better anyways, and it could have been a better outcome.
Yep.
And now with the wave is bouncing, and it's horrible outcome that we are actually like gonna be behind in CS here against the Kayle. And she gets another good reset. She has more items than we do, and we're also behind in XP like heavily. Yeah, here this is just insta push. And then I think again here, so we know Silas is mid, right? So again, it's a situation in which we know Kayle has no flash, and she's really weak because it's Kayle, and she has nothing to really save herself with properly. So here what I would do is I would just hit these creeps as much as I possibly can and not care so much about getting last hits. Like I would just do this and kill this melee and then start running and still get the XP from these minions because I would still be in XP range. And I would just walk.
You wouldn't even bother even hitting those. You would just ran.
Yes, okay. I would walk because again, you need to think about in your head the muscle memory that how long does it take her to get back from base? And again, here I'm thinking, okay, I can do this. I would get the XP from them, and you know it's 2 casters. It's not really that relevant. Then I would walk here, spin over, and you would already be here, right here. And then if she wants to walk through you, then she's gonna take a bunch of damage. You would already be able to stop her right here, and we know where Silas is. Right, we know that he's not here, and then she's gonna be really low. She's gonna be like maybe half HP or something, and then we can take it from there and do something else. We can like maybe proxy this wave even, because she's gonna be half HP, or we can just drag this and then make this other wave crash too. Then it's gonna bounce. We just recall right now, and then this wave will come. We can recall, come back, and we can just freeze again, because again she's weak, and we can get boots.
I see it now after like you explaining, just to like leave those 2 minions basically and just get on the edge of experience and let my minion wave kill it. That makes way more sense to me, because I wasn't seeing the wave before. Bro, I'm pissed about this ride, so.
Yeah. So again, like I said, here, because you drag this minion wave, which was good, it means that this minion wave arrives later. So this minion wave has actually time to crash, which means that this will bounce. So again, you have a free reset here to reset for boots, because again, boots here are everything, because again, it's so much about mobility. So I will just go boots, and then base, come with boots. Again, she has no flash, and our ghost is coming up, so we can get boots and get level 6 versus her level 6, and with ghost and boots, again, we're gonna be stronger, and then we can kill her. So because you drag this, now we're like kind of fishing for something when we could have just already been recalled and already be running back to lane. We're doing this, and again, this is definitely something that your teammates just troll you on. Like, this is a kill. But again, you were already doing this, and you weren't even looking at this yet. So you were like just walking in here, and you were potentially thinking about going back to lane, but you saw this, so you went here instead. When in my opinion, the best play was to just recall, because this is an inconsistent play that might not happen even. And again, it ends up not happening, and you just basically waste a lot of time.
Can you press backspace, and can you see if Aaron saw a W?
Yeah, he has W. Like,
okay,
yeah, he's trolling.
Yeah. Oh,
but here,
I just had to know. Like, if he didn't have W and I just didn't know, then that's one thing. But yeah, he's unlucky.
But here you're already walking back to lane because you're going back to lane. But now you look. So again, in any case, it's still wrong, because we could have just reset it right here already and been recalled. Yeah. So of course, like, the play ends up happening this, and you get trolled here. But the best play, this was just something that ends up being the better play instead of running back to lane, and your teammates troll you here, but you weren't even looking at this yet before. Okay, so it ends up not working out, so you have to run back to lane. And here we just try to clear. And she's smart enough to understand that you're gonna hit level 6 really soon, and then she's gonna get all in, so she doesn't do that. She respects, which is good by her. Hit level 6, and it was the same thing again here. So what you should do is, again, the radius on the creeps, so you go here and just tank the creeps. Right, you go here on this side, and you just tank the creeps, because again, because you don't do that, then you sit on this side.
Then it hits. It goes all the way into turret. Gotcha.
Yeah. So now Kayle doesn't want to fight you. She's weaker, and she knows that. She's scared. So because you allow the turret to hit the creeps like this, it's gonna start pushing way faster. And now the die has been cast, and it's just gonna push into her now. But if you were here, it would still push into her, but it's much slower, and she's gonna lose more CS, and you have more time in a good position in the lane. But yeah, now it's gonna be hard pushing, and it's just not good. Yeah, it's good trades. Okay.
I'm a little bit hesitant at first. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go in. You know, my moment of hesitation was actually OP, because I didn't know, but Silas is actually waiting in that bush. And because I delayed by 2 seconds, I actually luckily just baited him into going to contest grubs.
Yeah, and that's luck, is what it is, right? Because again,
I was gonna instant dive him, but I hesitated for some reason.
Yeah. And what's another thing that you should do here first? It's you can get level 7 here as well. Like, what you should look at more is your XP as well. She's also gonna hit level 7 here, right?
But my
if she keeps hitting all this. Yes, yeah, and you can just start hitting these already. Like, this is already drawing aggro, right? This is already drawing aggro, and you can just go and hit these, right? And then if you're hitting these, Silas is gonna probably come here and just, do his thing, right? And then you would just cancel the dive after that. But you hesitate, and Silas does this instead. So I think here, again, you just get really lucky, because what if Silas just end up sitting here and watch this dive, and then, you're level 6, you're weaker, and then you would just get fucked by the Silas, and the dive just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And here you start off the dive, like, let's see the dive. Because you should get level 7 first anyways, but let's look at the dive again. Yeah, just still land auto as much as possible, because even though she's ulting, you still get tempo stacks.
To stack lethal.
Yeah. But this is still, it's still good. Also, the late W is excellent. Just make sure that it hits and have the because as long as it hits, that's what matters. And when she's gathering distance this much, it's better to her to be slowed here when she's here still in like melee range. So holding the W is very good. And yeah, it's a really good dive. Yeah, and then you get a lot of plates here, and then you should like play to clear the wave. And here, because you're doing this, again, in my opinion, it's okay to die. Like running out instantly, in my opinion, is not even worth it. I wouldn't do it. So what I would do is I would just be here and instantly just hit the plate because I know I'm dead.
I should have hit the turret.
Yeah, exactly. So like you know you're dead already and just get the
in
plate
my
and then
so what I didn't see Kiana leave. I saw the Silas above me. I was thinking maybe I can run down and execute while the grubby's damage would finish off the plate.
Yeah.
So
and here the no Tiamat thing, it's very important too because again it's a winning lane. So even if you're going Stridebreaker against some matchups, it's not good to even rush Tiamat, even if you're going Stride, because you already have wave control and you can push whenever you want. Because again, you're the one that's stronger. So yeah, I think it's better to not go Tiamat and just go like triple long because they're building the Stridebreaker anyways. So I think it's yeah, it's better. Okay. So now we know that both of us have flash, and she just broke fleet. So yeah, just go in, exactly. And now we back off. Yep, very good. Still 100% worth it. Here, taking too much damage is not good, because again, we're not still 100% sure with Silas's, and we don't have ult. So if you take this much damage, we know Kayle doesn't have ult either, but we know Silas maybe 6, so Silas could just come up and ult and just dive you. So taking too much damage here just doesn't really do much, because the wave is already coming. So like walking up right now and contesting stuff like this, I don't think this is worth to take this damage, because again, there's actually a risk that it actually doesn't, like it just fucks you over pretty badly. Okay. Yeah, just always press Q for free HP. Yeah, so now we should already turn. So we should like set this up in a way that we actually get a trade in, because trade in here is very good, because again, she doesn't have TP yet. So we can maybe even get a kill, and then she won't have TP back. So if we kill her or trade and then kill her really quickly, she won't even have TP up. But when she has TP up, obviously killing the enemy is really good.
So I should turn off that auto and then go back to push.
Yeah, and take this and take this. But now we miss that and even we actually get that. So we could have gotten, I think, 2 more creeps, and the trade would have been the exact same. So again, right there, we're not catching her because she's just faster. So there's no point in chasing her. And here again, it's a good situation for you, because if you push in, then she just gets it for free, right? So this is a situation where you should not push hard. You should go for 1 more trade, at least. And actually, wait, her ult was on, yeah, it's on a long cooldown. Can you, if you do is stay alive?
I don't know if
actually,
I can force her to die if it's hard.
I mean, she has Swifties, but her ult is on cooldown. I think you can. I think you just need to start it off in a way that you are actually in melee range at the start. That's a potential play, but if you don't go for that, then you need to slow push and just go for these trades. This is a bit desperate right here. Yeah. So this I wouldn't go for. Like, you need to make sure that you're on her as, you know, for the trade. Like, if you still have this much distance, then I would just not even spin in, and I would just stay here and have her walk up. So my E actually gives me a better trade than this. Okay. So now we know how she has TP up. So now I tell you to hard push, because again, if she has TP up, then we just hard push. Boom, 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 boom. She TPs on the minion wave for some reason. Yeah, and then we just space free. And here you were asking if you should go Tiamat. So I think at this point, I think it's good to go Tiamat, because again, you're getting so strong that pushing her in and just poking her and then going for a dive is better. And she has no TP now because she TP'd back. So if she has no TP, your constant pressure means that she can basically never recall either. And you can just walk up, push in a wave insta, hit the turret to demolish, and you know she can't just reset for free ever. She's basically stuck for a very long time because
Yeah,
no TP.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. And Silas is at grubs, we know, so we're chilling. Go in here, trade. Yep, this is really nice. Nice. Okay, and Silas walks out, and we saw where he goes. Yeah, so we know what he's gonna do. So here I say that go in, go hard, because we know for a fact that Silas went over, and he's gonna go either recall or he's gonna clear his bot side. In any case, huge distance, because you know he's here and she's here. So here I'm like, okay, just go in, go hard. You should go earlier, because again, you want the full value from this. It's 15-second duration, so this kill is never gonna last for 15 seconds. So you wanna ghost a bit earlier, and I think he would have landed one more auto attack. And here, do you have?
I have Tiamat,
Yeah.
so I can Tiamat
Yeah.
here and then spin out.
Yeah, yeah, and
And
it's a
then I'm
free
good.
kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just not auto the turret once either, like here. Like in any case, it should have been a really free kill where you just never die. And it's
I
very,
might
very
have been
nice.
able to not ulti either if I team out and then spun out insta. Like if I auto
Yeah,
spin
if you auto Tiamat, do you have
Q
Q up?
spin, then
Yeah, you
I
have Q.
spin.
Yeah, you actually don't
Yeah.
even need to ult. Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't need to
I
ult.
fucked up not team outing.
Yeah. Yeah. So and again, if you still hold your ult, again, you're still here, and Silas has, you know, two options. He can just push this in right now, and then you can just clear this wave, or he just comes here and starts laning with you. You're fine with either. Because again, that just means that Silas is not doing something else like clearing grump, taking grubs, and you're just laning against the Silas. And Kayle obviously can't TP back to lane, so it's gonna take her a long time to get back to lane. And Kindred gets to do whatever she's doing bot side for complete free. And yeah, we died to Silas here. Now it's actually really not that good because it's a 1-for-1 in which we burned both sums, and we're gonna lose out on a lot of minions as well. Like she's gonna push this in and huge a lot amount of gold. Silas gets played, Silas gets a kill gold, gets dark shield stacks and everything, and yeah, it's a huge difference if we die there or not. And yeah, here we have nothing. So again, the best play again changes, and it becomes okay. Just push and just push, crash. Because again, this trading doesn't actually really matter because we have no kill pressure anyway. So the play now changes to just clear as fast as possible. Here we have two plays. If we pushed it faster, then we wouldn't have to be so scared about them moving, because again, we would have already gotten that plate. And we could just take this plate and then walk away. But now we have to be kind of scared of them coming top, potentially. But yeah, that was another free plate. Just need to do things a bit quicker. It's the same thing here again. Just push insta. I think. Yeah, just push insta. Because again, this is where we get stuck a bit. This is really bad. So yeah, this is what I wanted to get to. So if you push it instantly, she has two choices: take the turret, take the wave on a turret, or she tanks the whole wave and holds it, taking a bunch of damage. Because again, creeps still deal damage, so she gets lower and lower and lower. And when the next wave comes, again, you're fine. You can still walk up and just do the same thing, and then she has to again tank a lot of minions if she wants to hold it. So in any case, just pushing in is the best play. Because again, she doesn't have TP yet. So if something happens here quickly and she gets really low and she has to insta recall, she wouldn't have TP yet, but now she's gonna get TP back up. But in any case, no matter if she has TP or not, it's the best play to just push if we have no actual kill pressure, which we don't. And it's the same thing again. It takes us really long time. Just go and clear this, and because it takes us so long, look at our HP go down. Like that's already quite a lot of HP lost, and it's only 2 creeps. 2.
Yeah, if I showed a
So-
little bit more, she could have lost like
Yeah.
an extra 100 HP or something.
Yeah. So you just keep doing this push, and here I'm pretty sure you do it actually. Yeah. So
But then
again,
she's back, right?
Yeah. At this point, like you took a lot of damage, and you should have done this with the other waves. You just push in really, really hard instantly, and again, now we're just taking free damage basically. So at this point, it's
I
best to
was
just
like
go and
angling to
recall.
potentially dive because I had Ghost and she has no flash and but I couldn't get on her without just basically insta burning my ult.
Yes.
So I was thinking of diving
Yeah.
here, but
Yeah. yeah, it's just not doable. So if we just insta recalled instead, we could actually come back to lane pretty quickly. What we could also potentially do if we didn't take so much damage, we could also maybe like go faster because I'm pretty sure we know that Silas was bot. We could go faster, and again she would be locked in this cannon wave and go on proxy and proxy this wave and then recall here for free. Because again she's locked in here. If she walks into us, then we just walk away, and then she has to deal with this wave anyways. So yeah, but yeah, recalling here instantly was the better play. Because here you were like, oh, I want to recall, but I'm like, no, because it's too late at this point, right? Yeah. It's like, because we missed our opportunity, now the best play from her to do is to just insta-shove. Because you obviously want to recall, and she should know that, and she is stronger than you are. She's level 11, and, you know, she's the one with a full item, and we don't have full item. But instead, she just keeps freezing, when she should just push, and force us to stay in lane. So here we could have also recalled because she's doing this stupid thing, and I thought she was going to insta-push, so I told you to stop your recall, but she actually didn't even hard push, so yeah, recalling was better, but that's due to her misplaying.
Right.
So because we missed our opportunity to recall earlier, we get kind of stuck, and yeah, not good. Okay.
I end up getting the shove anyway, so I end up getting my...
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so we go back to lane, Same thing again now, is because we have all this pressure now, we're so much stronger that basically the best play is to just push and just, you know, do this. Like, we kind of can do this solo too. We just like walk into her and just fucking hit her. But she ends up dying anyways. So that's really good.
Yeah, my Kindred one autoed with Trinity Force Kraken and just owned her.
Yeah. Wait, do we do this slowly here again? Wait, oh, I'm fucking pressing way too many buttons. Okay. Oh, okay. I mean...
You pressed a lot of buttons.
Yeah, I pressed a lot of buttons. Okay, so yeah, push, and then just hit this. Yes, get it low, prep it. Here you could already you already did enough damage that... Basically what I wanted you to do is like prep this turret, so for the next time you're top lane, or anyone is top lane, it's basically gonna go down. So I think you could have maybe done like a few less autos, and again here it's recall time. Because now we're just spending a lot of time.
Yeah, I just thought my team
nothing.
might go for something mid, and
Yeah,
I have ult, so I was like,
yeah,
posturing for that.
Yeah, and now you're recalling, and now I told you to not recall because again, because we didn't insta recall, and we're like wasting all this time doing this, whatever we did, again, then the play changes because you wasted time, and now it's too late. Because again, if we recall now, all this time, and this is gonna be pushing, now we recall, Now she has a wave that she can use, and we have to go here. We have to go top. But if we cleared this wave, she wouldn't have a wave to push with. And again, in my opinion, the better play is to actually not go top and just have Aurelion Sol push this and then go deal with Kayle, and we can go bot and make a play bot lane or something. I think going top and just matching the Kayle when she still has ult and flash and going super deep here when we are in a strong position bot side to make a play, I think this is just better. Because again, you're so strong right now that you can actually make a play with your team, and someone like Aurelion Sol can be here, potentially match this. Or you can make a play here, and then, you know, someone can go and do something with top after, because this wave should be dead, and the next wave Kayle can play with would be this, which is really late.
Right.
So, in any case, again, you either insta-recall, and you're here sooner, and again, you'll be able to deal with this wave a bit sooner, or you just clear the wave. But I think this play was just the worst one. It's just that this Kayle is super stupid that she just walks up like this and just takes a fight that she's never going to win. But which is, again, you being kind of lucky, I think, that she just does this. And here you definitely don't need to flash. You just E and, you know, auto her after.
I think I shorted my spin when I went to spin on her, and then she flashed, so that's why I just extended with flash.
Yeah. Right there, you don't do short spin. You can just keep hitting her because she's in range. So don't use E for damage because the damage is guaranteed. You need to use E if she flashes and then just E after her and she dies. Because again, here, burning flash on Tryndamere is horrible because you're really sum dependent. So we do kill her, which is good, which is pretty nice. But again, it's something that doesn't necessarily have to happen because she can play very differently. She can play very, very, very differently. So we just get really lucky that she takes a fight, and then we get to get the tier 2. So here I told you to stay, because again, how I read the map is like we saw that they were all mid, and we see the Xayah spot. Okay, we lose vision, but okay, she's low and he's low, so they're never going to do this where they walk in this angle, right? They're gonna come from base, so you can just hit this, because whoever is gonna come and stop you is gonna come from this angle.
So I could have gone
So you
that
can-
trip like half.
Yes, you can get it lower and lower, and again, because it's getting close to 20 at this point, again, it's something that if you get it low enough, you can actually make a play on it potentially. And you can maybe even go back top and kind of force it potentially. Sucks that there's like no dragon up right now, but again, that's just something that's like a map read thing that you can you should pay more attention to. Also, Warhammer's dog shit now because they nerfed it. It's 1100 gold for 20 AD and 10 haste. So when you're building Navori, it should be like the last thing you go for. You should only do it if you genuinely can't buy anything else.
There.
Yeah, Cloak Longsword is better than finishing this for sure. It's for sure better.
I'll be honest,
going
I
to BF
didn't know about the this
it's-
last patch.
No, it was a few patches ago. It
Oh,
was when
Jesus.
they nerfed the lethality items too. Yeah, it's just a horrible item. Like pickaxe is 25 AD for 875 gold. But
Yeah,
this is 5
I,
less
in my
AD
head I
for
was thinking it was
1100.
25 AD.
Yeah, it's not very good now. Okay, here we can go from here again, take a better angle. Because again, what we want to do is kind of make her, because if she goes this way,
I need to take her into Kindred.
yeah, if she's taken this way, then well, boom and boom, she's kind of stuck anyway, right? She's kind of fucked anyway. So if we go from here, from this angle, she could technically still just run, right? She could just keep running and take this angle, and then we would have to chase her all this way, and you know, we don't even know where Silas is. So if Silas is here, then we would have to chase her, and it's just bad. But here she just takes the aggressive way, which is this. But this is what we wanted her to do anyway. So here again, what you need to do is you need to just get out and not take to E like this at least. Yeah. So like you can E out and just gather distance because she's dead already. Because there's just no way she escapes all this.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a bit about map movements is here. Yeah. Go mid, and then depending on what where the teammates or enemies go. Here you were not ready to go on the Xayah. But we see that Kenna's dead, we see him, and we see Kayle's bot, so she's alone. But we don't get this kill because we misplay quite heavily. So here we should definitely just play to guarantee our slow. So if we get into W range, like
Yeah,
right then
don't
and
do it
there-
instantly. Wait until.
Yes, don't do it
she-
instantly. Yeah. See what she does. So every time, like just for tip for everyone watching, like very often, like when you go into someone like an ADC's range to W range, that's gonna be somewhat close to their auto attack range, right? And their reaction when you go into their range, because you're melee and their range is to hit you, which means that they will turn around, right? So very often it's good to let them hit you first and then W afterwards, because this is gonna happen, and I know this happens to so many people watching like all the time. So again, let them hit you first, and then they're gonna turn because they hit you. They stop because they have to hit you, and you're moving the whole time. So then they have to turn around again to start running away from you, and then it's a free W. So if you land her W here,
So
then
she has her auto and she has her Q. That's gonna
Yeah.
earn her round.
Yeah.
So once both those are gone,
Yeah.
it's free.
Yeah. So again, here I don't think we kill her ever because she can always flash, but she would burn everything and we would burn only our ult, which is extremely worth it.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
dumb and got baited by
Yeah.
my turnaround.
Yeah, and here she could just flash out on your dead as well, but she doesn't do it. I don't know why. Okay, but yeah, that was a really free, because again, you just need to look at the map like, okay, Kenna's dead. We see everyone, so she's just sitting alone mid, so she's just dead. And here you're walking here, but this is already gone. You don't need to defend this at all. You can't or hit it because you're just useless. It's gone anyway, and we're really late into bot side. We could have been here a bit sooner if we just instantly recalled. And here, you ghost, and you need to turn around already. Already turn. You're still clicking away. But she's never going to chase you, because she has no flash. So here, it takes you quite a long time to turn. You're still, like, zigzagging, when you should already be running right out of her ult range, because you don't want to take the damage, but be in W range, because now you want to W her under the turret, and have her slowed already. But it takes you so long, and now, again, if she just kept running, she keeps running, your only chance of landing a slow, basically, is to just keep running the whole way, or E and W. But again, you don't really want to do that as much, because you don't have ult. So in any case, her turning around to auto these minions also like kind of gives you this kill. And it's really close to even get it. But if you if you space better and W'd her on the turret, then, you know, she's just dead no matter what. Okay, keep pushing. This was a big one as well with the map read is... So we know Kiana's top, and we know Xayah's mid. So the only one who's...
I think this is... Right here is my biggest problem. I give too much respect to...
Yeah.
Like, with, like... I pretend, like, they can do something when they can't.
Yeah,
I do this all the
so,
time.
Yeah, this was a problem in the first water review too, right? So here, your ult is coming up, so you should be looking at this cooldown the whole time, and you should be thinking about all the pressure that you guys have. So, again, they're not gonna just run it down mid, right? But Xayah's here clearing, and Kiana's locked top lane, and Kayle is, well, she's dead. So again, the only one that can come is Sylas and Rakan, and it's gonna take them quite some time to run here to here. So you have a lot of time still to do this, to make this hit. And then, again, the turret is gonna go down, your ult is less than 10 seconds now, and you can still just use it. So I'm not sure what you would have done if I didn't tell you to just go in hard. I'm not sure what you would have done, but again, see how free it is? And it's really, really, really good that you make this play, because now when your teammates are connecting, the turret is already down, and now the play is already like super free. But if the turret was still standing or something, maybe it's a different type of play.
Yeah, there's definitely something, like, right here is definitely something I would not have thought to force, and would have just backed off.
Yeah. But this is, again, you will see how incredibly free this is. This is so free. So we know, again, this is a bit of a wonky team fight, a bit. We know she has no ult. So again, always keep everything in mind. So again, Kayle without ult, fucking useless trash champ, right? So you need to think about that. So they go in on the Janna. Janna ults, stays alive. And now we're hitting the Rakan that's like not really an issue. And this guy still has ult. So again, we should have been playing on this side kind of the whole time. Like kind of cut the fight in half, I would say. Like here, it's good to engage like this. But here, what I would do is I would just leave him alone. I would just leave him alone. Because again, no W. We should know that as well, because we saw in W. So I would be here already, just running at her. Because again, what is she gonna do really? She has no ult.
She won't be able to deal damage to anybody else.
Yeah. And she's just dead. And if we're hitting her, Rakan's only escape is, well, he doesn't have any. Like his only escape is to run through us because we're already here. But because we're here, Rakan just goes past us, and with flash, and I think he actually gets out. Yeah. So Kayle is dead, and Rakan is dead, and again, there's no way the Sylas kills anyone here, right? Like he's just ulting in the middle of your team, and the ult's gonna run out, and he's dead. So both of these should be dead right now. And because you don't kill both of them, this actually ends up being, again, we're dependent on we're reliant on the Kayle misplaying, right? Like she contests a defend that she can't defend, so we go on her like because it's fucking free.
Yeah, if she had waited and played at the Nexus turrets, then we actually don't end here.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
her and Rakan can defend with...
Yeah, literally. And again, it's Kayle, so the longer the game goes, the stronger she gets. So if you guys don't end right now, in another universe, you guys don't end right now, and you maybe lose this game, right? So again, a bit of a snowball effect, and we are reliant on the enemy just misplaying. But again, this just ends up being still a pretty free game. But I think there were, like, again, multiple occasions in which if the Kayle just plays differently, we don't even win. We just, like, straight up lose. We're much weaker, and we don't get all these plays done. So again, a lot of times in this game alone, you should, like, make the game work for you instead of, like, making a play. And just because it works out doesn't mean it's the best play. It's just that the enemy misplayed to make the play work. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, multiple occasions in this game. But
sick.
I think it was still a pretty good game.
a slaughter.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I just think that one, like, just knowing when to show, like, so like I look at my map and I see where people are, but I don't read into how long actually, like, I don't gauge well enough if they can actually pressure me off of stopping up, and I give way too much respect.
Yes, that's one of the biggest things. Like, so of course, all the laning stuff is also super important, so you can get bigger leads in lane. Because I know you can, because you fight a lot, which is excellent, and like everyone should fight a lot, and you're fighting a lot. But again, like prepping the kills and getting you more kills early is very, very important. And that map movement thing is huge because again, you're playing Trynda, so that's what you do. You pressure the map, and just doing it optimally and doing it better is gonna make you win way more games, and you're gonna be so much more useful, and you're gonna 1v9 a lot more.
Yeah, sick. Thanks, man.
All right. Yeah, no problem, man. Hope you learned something, and
I'm
thanks
gonna
everyone for
apply
watching.
this to my solo queue journey and
right.
win some games.
All right. Good luck, bro. All
Alright, peace.
right, peace.
Hey guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow Rangerzx. I'm gonna give him a little shout out here. Gonna follow him here. Obviously, big brain Trynd as well, and he's Challenger EOS. Very good player.